Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, please, and thank you very kindly. Ooh, I had to sneeze. Ooh, Lord, I better not be coming down with no cold, Lord Jesus. But anyway, everybody, I hope everybody has had a wonderful day. I know we're late. I know we are late, but I couldn't get on here on time because I was busy watching. Okay, to all the people in the beef sector, y'all know there's a big beef going on right now. And I could just not take my eyes off of it. Like James and Nika, the James and Nika beef, is they still live? I don't even know if they are still live. I just had to pull myself away because I'm like, oh my God, I got a show. It's supposed to start at 9 or 9:15. It's going on 10 o'clock. And I did not want to pull myself away from the beef in the beef sector. But I was like, okay, Tanya, get over here and tend to your own channel, even though everybody else and their mama is over there, watching the beef. What's up, Mario? How you doing? What's up, boo? How have you been? Make sure you guys come on in and like and share the video. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I was so thankful that it's Friday. It has been a long week. I was live with Sislo earlier today because we was doing like some updates on the beef that's been going on between Latasha Scott and her sister Tamika Scott, from Escape, the sisters. I don't know how many of you guys have watched or tuned in to the new Bravo reality show, which is SWV and Escape. What is it called? Queens of R&B. But they dived in, into the beef between the sisters on the first episode. So I've been kind of following that story. And earlier today, because they didn't really get in. Well, okay, so during the episode, the first episode of season one, um, Tamika, at the end of the episode, her and her sister was supposed to be having like a come to Jesus moment. Shoot, but that devil got in there somewhere. Somebody let the devil in the door. And it ended with Tamika going off, arguing with her sister and her mom, and revealing information that her sister allegedly stole like $30,000 from her sister, and her sister's husband. So yes, me and Sislo, there she is. Me and Sislo was talking about that earlier today, and I had mentioned to Sislo about the beef that was going on with James and Nika. And Sislo, I am so late this evening because I could not take my eyes off of they going at it. Like they are still going at it.
Oh
I'm like, did you
wow.
catch any of it?
No, I was catching some Z's. That's why I'm like,
Girl, you sound like you just woke up.
I'm still just tired. Just tired. I
Well,
took
you
some,
did just move recently. That takes a lot out of you. Shoot, when you move, you be tired for like the next 3 months. Shoot.
yeah, because it's like I'm still like unpacking and getting things situated and all that good stuff. So yeah.
Yes, you're right, Mario. He said the husband handled all of Tasha's business. She never knew about the money coming in. She didn't know about the alleged affairs and the other family allegedly on the side either, did she? But anywho, but he said Tamika should have pressed charges. You know what? I told Sislo, I said if you wasn't giving me my money back, and y'all, your husband, he's doing security detail, all this kind of stuff for New Edition and all these other, celebs and stuff. I know y'all got some money. You could at least get on a payment plan. Shoot, pay me my
I,
money back.
I know
Shoot,
that's right.
$30,000 is more than some people make in a year.
But here's the thing, they denied taking it. So he has no
Right.
intention of giving their money back. You know what I'm saying? They want to just flush that down. I would just go ahead and take my information to the courthouse.
Well, what I would do is, okay, first of all, y'all doing all these tours and reunions and reality shows. How about we just tell the producers to give me 30K of your cut? We can do this right now. Because if you are accusing your sister, like your blood sister, same mama, same daddy, I think, of stealing 30K from you on public television, national TV, that means you most likely are really, really sure of yourself. So why would you lie? Like, why would you scam? Why would you because if that's not true, her sister could sue her for slander. So why would you slander your sister publicly like that if you really didn't think it was true? And
And
I'd
she
try to get my money.
she
Shit.
says she has proof. She has
Yeah.
all the evidence she needs, and whoever her best friend is
Yep.
investigated it. And
Yep.
so yeah.
Yeah. Her best friend, she said, we got proof. And she said, well, we can take it to court. I can still press charges. I was like, oh shit. Oh shoot. Somebody about to go to JALE.
Jill, Jill, Jill,
Not JAIL, but JALE.
Jill.
I will never get over that when Tracy spelled jail, JALE. People have been teasing her for that ever since.
And just like Mama D spelling the B word.
Oh, how did she say it? How did she spell it? BI what?
BTCTIH.
Oh, B to the C to the H to the I to the. She just spelled it all wrong.
And then she said, and that's all.
And that's all. And ain't she the one that be saying, and not in that order? Is that her?
And in that order.
Oh yeah, and in that order or not in that order, something like that. So B, it ain't necessarily spelled in that order. Okay, it's whatever order she wants to spell.
BCTIH. And in that order. I was like, girl, you go with your spelling today. She gonna go to you.
I hope she don't go to jail. I mean, I hope they do really, really resolve this issue. Like we all know, all those girls are so talented; they can sing. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's like I think sometimes we as fans, we be like, what do you call it? Selfish when it comes to these groups. We want more and more and more and more, and we don't want them to stop. We want them to so their vocal cords die. So they sound like Houston. You know what I'm saying? We don't want them to stop touring. None of that shit. Like y'all, that's what y'all signed up to do. Get out there and do the shit. We don't care about the other hobbies you like, the other, entrepreneurships or whatever you got going on. So I think we are really not jealous, but selfish in those areas. And I have to admit, I am one of those selfish ass fans. And be talking stuff all the time about people who just can sing their tails off. Not those groups that you go see after they done, been under a rock for 30, 40 years and they sound like trash. We talking about groups that still sound just as good as they came out 30, 20 years ago. They're the ones I'd be like, if y'all don't get your asses up there in that stage, what's wrong with y'all? Work it out, make up, kiss and make up. God, that's what I be wanting to say. Like y'all tripping. Get out there and make that money.
Shmoney. Get out there and make that shmoney, honey.
Yes, Mario said, hey, see, I need my money worth, child. In that order. But yeah, I was talking to you about Will Smith. And why you probably saw the article. But why is Jada's peeps like her
Pinkets?
Her
the Pinkets.
The Pinkets. Yeah. Why is the friends of Mrs. and Mr. Pinkett saying that Chris Rock is obsessed with her?
It is so petty. Like he don't get to say what he want to say. Like this man been quiet a year,
A year. A year.
but he's obsessed. But he's been quiet a year. He'll talk about what he want to talk about.
Yeah. Chris Rock can have all the passes for me. I don't care if he called her a scallywag, a whore, a whore. I don't care if he called her a cunt. I don't care if he called her a biatch. I don't care what he called her. Chris Rock has been Chris Rock. He is one of those. I think that he is one of those comedians who don't really allow the public to make him silence himself. You know what I mean? Like make him censor himself. Like he's one of those people. I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say, and whatever backlash I get. But I'm about to definitely make these coins on Netflix and say what I gotta say. So he's one of those celebs that won't be censored. Like he ain't gonna probably go out there and disrespect like the community, like the LGBT. He ain't gonna do stuff like that. But other than that, he says what he want to say. And when he says what he want to say, girl.
That's what I love about Dave Chappelle.
I said it, Mario. I said it. Mr. and Mrs. Pinkett. I said it. Because Sislo, can we go back real quick? Can we go back real quick to the night?
Roll back that beautiful bean footage.
Yes. And my Blackstreet voice, let's go back, way back in the time. When he got smacked, or that moment before he got smacked, Will Smith was about to fall out on the floor laughing. He was laughing. Don't say y'all don't remember that. The nigga was rolling and hollering until he looked over
and
saw her face, and she was like, I know this motherfucker ain't laughing at me. He ain't laughing at my joke. I know he ain't laughing at me. So then that's when he get up. He storm up there looking all mad, did a Muhammad Ali slap on that ass. And came back to his chair, sat down, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. But before that, he was laughing his ass off. So that's only one of the reasons why I called him Mrs. and Mr. Pinkett. So you got that backwards, Mario. It's Mrs. and Mr. Pinkett.
Because she running thoughts.
Mrs. and Mr.
Because she running shit.
Yes. You said Chris played it right. Netflix special made million. Yes. I'm not about to say nothing in front of those executives that sign a check. I'm going to get you in the art and make money off of it. Thank you. And she said, I've tried to watch the Chris Rock about 6 times and I kept falling asleep. Girl, I don't know how you fell asleep. That shit was funny. Girl, hold up. Sis Deanna's in the chat. Deanna, did you get over there to your pastor? Did you go
I want to swing from the nose ring. The nose ring.
You said you want to swing from the nose ring. What? Girl, that nose ring. The nose ring.
You better go on and look sexy. You better go on and get some sexy on.
Oh my God, girl. When we was live earlier and Joanna came in the chat It said, "Do y'all know Jay Wilson got a nose ring?" I was like, Joanna, quit lying, quit playing, girl, quit playing, girl. I was like, is it a stud? Is it a diamond? Is it a? She said it's a hoop with a ball. Girl, I about died. Then Joanna said, "I can't wait till Deanna sees it." I said, "Hold on, let me." I said, "Hold on, let me text her right
Let me
now."
help you. Let me help you.
I said, "Let me help speed this along."
Lord the
I just
help.
had to tell her. I just had to tell her.
He looking
Oh.
a little piece of sexy over there. He got his sets on. You heard me.
But did you watch? Did you, girl? He had to block somebody out the chat who was talking shit. They said,
Yeah.
"What did they say, Sislo?" They said, "Are you what's that shit? Like, are you having a midlife crisis?"
Girl. But it's not, that is not a permanent. I don't care what nobody said. That's
It's
not
not a permanent. He said it. He said he can remove it. He said he can
permanent.
take it in and take it out. He said
It's not
he would never
permanent,
get a
no.
permanent tattoo, and he said he would never get a or he said he would never get he said something about permanent tattoos. I think he said
Right.
he would never get a
It's not
permanent
a
tattoo.
piercing. That's not no piercing.
Yeah, it's not a piercing. It's removable.
It's the ring, nose ring, yes.
But girl, when they said
Something he can put in when he feeling Mr. Nasty time.
Phil Mr. Nasty, like how you get nasty with a nose ring? It ain't like
Mr.
you. It ain't
Nasty.
like you with a woman. You can
Girl,
tickle her.
listen.
Well, I guess if you behind the man and you tickle this boot. Oh, let me shut up. Let me.
Oh, but this ABCD. Yeah,
Let me
Gigi.
just. Let me just.
ABCD rated Gigi.
Woo! But I say, especially if he got a hairy ass. Oh my god.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lottie. Lottie. You, you gotta stop this here. Stop this here.
Okay, Tanya, behave. Behave. But that was
Hey,
funny though. Everybody was asking him, "Are you having a midlife crisis?" And then
uh,
somebody
uh,
even made a post on their community wall. They said they think Jay Wilson is having a midlife crisis with
like,
that
we know what that was. Beefing.
detachable nose ring with the ball on it.
Beefing.
Deanna said he's going through something.
That was funny. That was so funny.
She said, "Child, you know I did. What's wrong with them?" She said he done got food to get a clip on. Now, see, I
Oh,
called it a detachable, but that's what you got. I guess that's what you would call it, right? A clip on.
yep. And this, he said, let me get a girl something to talk about. Let's give him something to talk about. Hey,
But you
a
know, that's what he
nose ring
does.
that comes in and out.
That is what Pastor does. He knows what he be doing. He be giving us something to talk about. Because he knows that he can flip that and make money off it. He can do his own commentary. When he does commentary, he will speak about the same thing for 5-11 months. Like, okay, so remember when he showed us his brand new washer and dryer set? And Deanna let that washer and dryer have it. She let have on that set. She was like, that old white piece of thing looking like a 1990s washer and dryer set, and that's new. He knew people was going to be talking about that forever, and he turned it around and made content off it. He does that shit like when he had what's the name of that wig? What's the name of his toupee? Ernest. What's his
Arnett.
Arnaz?
Ernest. It was
Hey,
Ernest.
Hey, salute. How y'all doing? Peace
hey,
and
how you doing,
blessings.
Ocean?
Hey.
Ocean and our bro is on the panel. I did drop the link in
Salute.
the chat, so anybody who wants to jump on, feel free.
I was just
Ernest.
seeing what was going on. How you feeling? What's going on?
Child, well, you know what time it is, what day it is. It's Friday Night Live, so we just discuss any and everything on Friday
Okay.
Night Live. We was just discussing a little bit of beef sector shit and a little bit of Chris Rock and Mrs. and Mr. Pinkett. Discussing
Okay.
that situation.
Okay.
But what you been up to?
Man, sitting there trying to you learn how to use a laptop. I just really been trying to learn how to use a laptop.
Oh, you got a laptop? Congratulations!
I've been having a laptop. I
Oh,
just
okay.
was scared to get on it.
Child, you better get on that laptop. I prefer a laptop any day over a cell phone.
I've been working my 2 cell phones for damn near 2 years though, and
Honey.
it's just like yeah.
Use that laptop with that StreamYard, and I'm about to upgrade. I'm about to upgrade on StreamYard so that I can buy another camera to set in a different space. So when I'm on live, I can have like one camera looking at me from this angle and one camera looking at me for that angle. Like when I'm cooking and baking my cakes, I can have one camera pointed down at the cakes and another camera you can see my face when I'm talking at you and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to upgrade my StreamYard.
That's dope. That's different.
Yes.
Yeah. You
Mhm.
gotta keep up with the time.
Definitely. Sure.
And
I ain't
a
gonna spend
whole
a
bunch
gazillion.
and a whole bunch of lighting.
Oh yes, and a whole bunch of lighting. I do have some big lamps, but I do need to get some more. Matter of fact, I have a personal electrician. You probably know him because he's on Facebook, and a lot of people in North O use him. But it's a young guy. He's an electrician, and I'm gonna have him make like those what they call them, those strip lights
Yep.
along the walls of my ceiling of my kitchen.
Okay.
So I can actually, that you can like move the little lights and stuff, whatever
Track
the
Yeah,
lights.
lighting.
I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
You want some track lighting?
track lights. Yeah, that's what you call them. Yep, he's gonna install that for me.
I know just what you're
Yeah.
talking about. I like that line on that thumbnail.
Oh, bro, he said he likes your lion. Oh, he's on mute.
Appreciate it, dog.
Yeah, salute. How you doing?
Man, I'm alright, man. Man, we finishing up. Shit, long day at work, get off, go back from home, but you got time to be broke. Slow feet don't eat.
You got it figured out.
Slow feet don't eat.
You definitely
That's all
got
I
it
know.
figured out.
I know that's right.
Damn right. I got to ride it, man. Ain't got time for all that other shit. I slow down when I get tired. When I'm tired, then I'm cool. Until then, man, Fox said it best. Fuck the world.
Man, you gonna handle it. It seems like you're
Damn right.
handling it. You sound like a grown man.
Man, I gotta be, man. People playing too many games out here, man. Folks want to play games. I got time to play games, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my day life crisis. I ain't got time to be waiting.
Right. Really don't nobody.
Damn right. And why am I doing what I do? I'm gonna go home, kick my feet up, sip on what's this thing? This damn, I don't know what the hell that is. Got me some German beer. Might go eat. So, what is that we got? What's that? Crab and shrimp. Call it? No, yeah, it's a spicy crawfish, shrimp and eat crawfish dip, some basil pesto. Yeah, I'm gonna get it in. Nobody cheap, bro.
Y'all ready. First thing I thought about is acid reflux when you start naming that.
Acid reflux.
For me,
yeah.
My shit hurt right now.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's just a little stuff, it ain't, sometimes, sometimes the grocery store down here is HEB. It's a family business. They've been for decades. But they like to down dollars in Texas. But
that's where you from, Texas?
Nah, I was born in Omaha, man. But, I've been down here in CX long enough. This is family. This my adopted family for real. We good. State of Texas been right. And if I say Nebraska, Nebraska bread, Yeah, the Nebraska raised Texas fade, man. I mean, it's nothing but love. You would think I'm from Texas, but that's where they don't just give anybody that pass. So a whole lot of people down here, man. Everybody don't get that official pass, bro.
Right.
I heard that shit. I heard all that shit. Real talk. They ain't even going the hard way about it. Street life, no. Just earned that shit. Working hard, homeless shelters, all that shit. Fuckers, they watch. Whether they know you or not, they pay attention.
Right.
Everything big down here, so they got to keep everything monitored.
Big.
Let me ask you guys something. Bro, I know you didn't get a chance to watch the show before we did our review the other day. And Wave, I don't know if you spoke about it on your show, but what did y'all think about what Chris Rock had to say on his Netflix show?
He ain't do shit wrong. Goddamn right with her bald head ass. I hope she listening with her funky ass while she getting all mad with her stinking ass. See, Jada, you losing cool crush with me. Cause you the homegirl. Exactly, but you the homegirl from way back in the low down dirty shame days. So you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
He said the homegirl from low down dirty shame.
Looking like Nosferatu. I swear to God, you be the first original vampire.
Man, I think he got what
Hey,
he.
bro,
Everybody.
Amaru, are you on speaker? Because it sounds a little muffled.
Yeah, I'm in my truck. We about to get ready to get out in about 35 to 45 seconds.
Okay.
So I'm gonna mute, and then I'm gonna come back in because I got to get it in.
You gotta get it in. We gotta hear what you gotta say.
Yeah, why brother man from the other man do this thing? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, go ahead, Wave. He gonna come in a second.
Salute, man. It was good hollering at you.
Oh, he'll be back. He's just on mute. But what did you think about it, Wave?
Man, I think everybody get a turn. Everybody, it was his turn. It took this long. It was bound. It happened, and they did it smooth on his ass. The Netflix paid, that was smooth. That was right on time. Yeah. I think he got what he was supposed to, he got what he did. You can't just smack nobody. Now he got every right to talk about it. He could talk about it till he blew in the face.
And he can still sue him and press charges. It ain't even too late for that. But I know he ain't gonna go that route. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought he did. I would have.
I would have too. I would have took all of them Pickett's money. I would have took child.
Or had them working for me or something, doing something.
Oh, the kids, the mama, the grandma, all of them.
I
will own the red table, man. I will own the red table. Shit. Man, it will be called the Hood Table and the Red Table presents Friday Night Live.
And that's all. That's like the only scene that I seen from his special. And I want to see the red. I want to watch the whole thing.
It's all good. I'm telling you, it's all good. It's the whole thing is good. Mm-hmm.
Just think about this, y'all. Mm-hmm. Just think about what if he had taken them and like sued them. It wouldn't be over. Not only would he have had his little 10 minutes of platform to say it in a comedy bit, but a jury of his peers, a judge, and every media outlet in the world would still be talking about it on a daily if he had to go through court.
Exactly.
Right.
Then it would have been out of some money. So it's like, why would you say that he's obsessed? He had 10 minutes of a comedy bit as opposed to the next 8-9 months of your time going through litigation, jury selection, presentation of evidence, your side, his side, deliberation, and the payout. So you understand what I'm saying? Get that man for 8-9 minutes and let it go. He said it's safe.
Right.
Ain't going about your business and stop acting like you so grandiose that
That's
you
how they
can't.
act. Mhm.
You know, it's like, what do she? This is what I'm thinking. Like, what does she have on him? Ocean, that's what I'm asking. What does she have
Man,
on him?
shit.
She
They
because
probably
she
got some freaky
good.
they
She all
got
they
some freaky shit going on.
Mhm.
something, bro.
Yep.
Something. And it's more than just some freaky stuff because everybody know the freak she is.
I don't think he like her at all. I don't know, man. That shit is hard to I know like he said, you know,
How can you
why
like
is y'all
somebody
even
that's still in love with a dead man? How can you like
man do
somebody
you
that had sex with your
But
son's friend? I mean,
and
how?
do,
turn the boy gay. He done left Peter. He done went
Oh,
to
do
man, that's right. He is gay now. August.
do you think he really in love with her? I
Who?
mean, she's
August?
still in love with Tupac. Do you think
Yes,
that she's still? Oh,
absolutely.
you
He do.
do?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I do.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's like they said, it's an arrangement.
If
There
he
you
wouldn't have
go.
been killed, they probably would have been together to this day.
Hell no. Look at her mouth. Oh, she wouldn't be acting the way she act. They wouldn't have the
Not
kids.
with
I don't know.
Tupac.
It would have.
Not with Tupac. Hell no. Not with Tupac around his mama. You better fall in line.
Yeah, I'm still on the verge of shit, thinking that the where it happened at. Shit, I'm thinking. I don't, man. It's hard to tell these days what people be doing, man. Shit, that's it. That's some hell of a. Yeah, he need to let Chris Rock get his money and sit down and just
Yeah.
take it. But you know, some people can't take it. They definitely
Right.
can't.
And
And
see,
then he did it to himself.
And
yeah.
for him to say he's hurt, how the heck you hurt? He said, I'm still, Chris Rock said, I'm still hurt.
I know. He said I can still hear summertime ringing in my ears. That shit was funny.
Hey, do you think
He played
Will
my
Smith?
body. I played Pookie. You played the slark. I played a piece of corn.
He
Hey,
said,
do you
"What
think
women?"
Will Smith is gay?
Oh
Allegedly.
Lord, oh Lord. I'll
Do you
pass. Can I
think that?
pass? Can I pass?
I think he is. You. Why would you say? Why would you think he wouldn't be
I'm gonna
in that
pass this one too.
environment?
So I'm gonna
I
pass.
think they all have an alternative lifestyle.
Right,
All of
right,
them.
right. And them the secrets that
But
cause
see,
she
I
know.
don't know if like
I thought you was gonna take the back seat.
because it's like
You can't.
because it's like this, like okay, if it's people who are bi, they be like, I ain't gay, I'm bi. Like, and if they are swingers, and we've heard that they are, and if they both have sex with men and women, because we know we already know about her, but if they both are they gay? Are they bi? Are
But
they
I
just
don't even think
are they just
it's
swingers
that.
for the weekend? Are they just swingers for 1 month a year? Is he really gay? I mean, gay tendencies maybe, but I
Man,
don't
he
know,
done put a
y'all.
sauce. He done put a Dino in his mouth before. Will
Ooh, he said
Smith.
a D note.
Will Smith, I'm telling you, man, gotta be a rocket scientist. And so much shit fucked up with Jay-Z, a lot of these people, man, that was doing these weirdo things and shit like that. Jay-Z said he always wanted to be a businessman. He wanted to be a businessman, and Dame Dash didn't want to be a businessman. He wanted to be, a black owned. I'm black and I'm proud. We gonna do it like this. So Jay, he had to pick, and he actually told Dame Dash that. My point is, they get, man. He should be in jail like Jay-Z. R&B. What's his name?
R. Kelly.
I didn't know that.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, he should be. It's a lot of them should be. What
A
it should
lot
be
of them. A lot
brought
of them.
up. It should be brought up. Questions about it. Oh
Thousands.
boy, just came back to the States. What's his name? Old man, Run DMC's brother. Damn, they think he a goddamn guru. Russell Simmons.
Oh, Russell Simmons. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Man, Russell Simmons, the dude that was trapped on the island, with the ball that had the toothache. That a movie a long time ago.
Well, I'm gonna just say it should be thousands. If we just focus on R. Kelly and all his entourage and all the people who work for him and all the people who was flying girls in and out and putting them up in hotels and locking them up in the bedrooms and all that kind of stuff, it should be hundreds and thousands of people who should be in jail with him. That part I don't understand. I don't understand that part. And that's why a lot of people are frustrated that he's behind bars because he didn't do it by himself. That's like locking up the kingpin or the drug lord or whatever. But all his little henchmen and all the corner boys and all them, they all free still.
That's where that money come in. That's where that knowing somebody and certain things just can't be out, and certain things you just gotta eliminate it and let them. Look how many. Don't you think? I think Oprah.
Housekeepers. We talking about chefs and housekeepers.
Right.
And I mean, we talking about drivers, and I mean, just so many people that was around.
Yeah, they was in on it.
So crazy. Getting paid to keep their mouth. Do you know how much money? Just imagine how much money they probably was supposed to make in a year. And just imagine how much money they probably made on top of that for keeping their mouth shut.
Wow.
That's why that little 13, 14-year-old girl's dad continued to be his motherfucking drummer, right? Or was he not the drummer? No, he was the guitarist, right?
Something like that.
Drummer, guitarist. He was one of the two. Sparkles. Not Sparkle. Was that her name? Sparkle. Not Sparkle. Was that Sparkle's niece?
Yeah,
I can't even think right now. Sparkle's niece. Her the brother or the niece's, the little girl's dad. He continued to work even after knowing what happened with his daughter. Even after seeing the video footage. Like how you see the video footage of your daughter. Everybody bro, Cislo, I don't know if you saw the tape, but back in the day when I used to live in Spencer Projects, that motherfucker was going around the projects like everybody saw that tape. Everybody saw that tape in the hood. And it's like you see your daughter on tape getting pissed on and having sex with him, and that's your boss, and you still continue to work for him. But we found out later he was getting paid off too. But that's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. Now, parents like them need to go to jail. The one who's definitely knew that their child was having sex with him underage, they definitely need to go to jail.
What you think about Oprah?
Should be in jail. If we really gonna be blunt and keep it a buck, Aaliyah's parents need to be in jail because he wrote them checks and bought them vehicles and all kind of shit and had them sign a disclaimer, a contract to not say anything.
It's her mama.
Yeah.
Not her dad, her mama.
That's what I'm saying. Her mom, her parent. Yeah, they should be in jail.
Her dad worked at the hospital with me.
But yeah, that's my little rant on R. Kelly because y'all already know how I feel about that nigga.
How you feel about
I need to leave him alone.
He need to be locked up for the rest of his life.
No, he don't. Leave that man alone.
You need to be locked up forever.
I don't think for the rest of his life.
For the rest of his natural born days.
We ain't gonna talk about you. We ain't gonna talk about y'all. Y'all conniving ass. ran her doggone husband crazy till he damn near killed himself. Old dick sucking lockjaw Gene Stothard for her third time. Her butt busting ass getting trains ran on her old goat monkey ass. Three goddamn times and she running y'all city and can't. She running my hometown. And this heifer can't even get enough salt rock to make some blacktop to fill out the doggone potholes back in my hometown. Them potholes better be fixed by the time I bring that truck up there, cause we gonna have some problems.
There you go. There you go. It's Friday night and bro and Lou.
Smash that like button if you're watching.
But you know what?
I don't have no time to be playing.
No, for real. Speaking of the streets, why? Somebody I know that I'm Facebook friends with for a long time.
Time to be playing.
I ain't trying to blast them out or nothing, so I'm not gonna
Blast their ass.
But they made a post saying, I don't know what's going on with these streets, but Gene Stothard would have never. They was under the impression that she wasn't even the mayor anymore. They said Gene Stothard would never let our streets get this bad, and everybody was commenting under the post talking about, hold up, first of all, she's still in office. She might not be in Omaha all the time because we know she be MIA a lot. But in the past years, we have had messed up streets, like big ass crater holes in our streets, like every year. For like what is you talking about? Gene Stothard would let our streets get like that.
What Gene Stothard? She did a Mike Fahey move, ran 3 times and got it. But at least Fahey knows she can't do it no more. At least Fahey,
I ain't the one reelected
built some shit.
Every time we gotta vote for her ass, I ain't the one.
If you think about it, Mayor Fahey was a real estate developer before he became a mayor. He built some shit. He the one the next Elkhorn. He brought the city more money. Gene been out there sucking long dick and
allegedly. Okay, we gotta say allegedly.
He was cold with it. So you figure,
bro, you gotta say allegedly.
There ain't no allegedly. Let me tell you something. Allegedly. That man had made sure his wife had a perfect mouth, and it wasn't for no dog. And she didn't have no false teeth.
Hey, don't Tasha K me now. Allegedly,
it ain't no allegedly. And Tasha K with her stinking ass, I see she blowing up too with her dusty, crusty ass. She trying to interview all. She over here trying to interview everybody big and strong. Think she doing something, but we ain't worried about her crusty butt. No, I'm talking about She didn't got a.
Still
no, I'm talking about I think she didn't got a hold of a few little celebrities, but anyway, we ain't worried about her crusty ass. We TV. We ain't worried about TV right now.
She got no shine.
We ain't worried about TV right now. But what's the name of that other one that's going on? We're back to Gene with her stinking ass. Stothard. Yeah, and then she got the nerves to be talking about I ain't in the office all the time. Well, shit, if you keep your jawline from lockjaw, that Eureka vacuum suction that you got going on all the time in the back offices over there tossing the salad to somebody, the chief and his wife, and y'all all out there with the boogie woogies and all that old other shit, and y'all got old creeper cops running around pissing and throwing garbage on folks' cars and all that old weird old backwoods. They be talking about folk down south, that old weird old backwoods ass, old hillbilly ass, thinking this yeehaw ass shit. You know, y'all trying to talk about down here in the south. You motherfuckers back home, man, with my people back home, boy, they more hillbillyish than any damn thing. With badges and got the nerves. They want to talk about y'all upstanding citizens and got the nerves to use a righteous animal as your MO, the buffalo. Man, what the hell? Omaha, Nebraska, the good life. No. How about y'all, the doggone OPD and some punk ass, some bitch ass niggas? How about that? I ain't even started yet. But anyway, how's everybody doing? What's going down, man? I'm chilling. I've been all right. I've been having a good day. I've been having a good week. I've been working. Help my wife. I'm straight. I mean, and I ain't even started yet. I'm just now getting me. Matter of fact, what did I get earlier? I think this is a pina colada, strawberry, and a some kind. It's a drink called Uber Me Home. I told him to keep the peach, but I kept the strawberry and the pina coladas. As the great late Dolomite would say, man.
Well, child, let me okay, now that you done your little rant, let me
My rent ain't
let
little.
me bring this. I know. Let me bring this up. I don't know if y'all heard about this story. I did share it in our group chat, but I don't, you know, a lot of times I don't see everything y'all put in there, and y'all don't see everything I put in there. So let me remove this real quick first of all.
Oh, see.
Did y'all, I don't know if y'all read this story or if y'all saw the video, but
Let me mute this down. Sorry. I just got in.
Okay, let me mute everybody and then we'll discuss this shit.
Teachers and parents in St. Paul, Minnesota are slamming the city's school district for their handling of rising violence in schools. Watch.
At Harding, we have reached out numerous times to ask for help. This board has been negligent in response to the requests.
Our staff and students have been physically assaulted over and over again.
I have witnessed middle school students bring weapons to school, make threats about shooting up the building.
My son witnessed, and my daughter witnessed their mentor shoot a young man in the head.
We need to put the school resource officers back in play.
Here to react is St. Paul community leader, Reverend Daryl Spence. Reverend, thanks for being here. You heard that last soundbite.
Thank you.
Some of these schools have temporarily brought school resource officers back to school. Why is this violence happening? Is part of it tied to the fact that there aren't police in schools?
Well, most of it is happening, like you can imagine, because of gang violence. It's just a continued circle. I am in strong support of bringing SROs back into the building. I was there when the immediate aftermath of the stabbing. I saw the chaos caused by the lack of connection between the school and the police department. The police.
Okay, that is not what I was trying to share. I pulled up the link, but then it gives the title, excuse me, of what I'm trying to share. But then it shows a video that I have no idea what they're talking about. Let me just read it. Okay, hold on. Okay, what I was trying to share, I don't know what happened to bro, but he'll probably be back. But what I was trying to share was a link that I had posted in our group chat. Says so. It said Florida school bus attendant allegedly struck child with a belt 9 times. Now, I had read the story, but when I clicked on the link to show the video, it went to parents being outraged about violence in the school. So I don't know why they have that video up there instead of the video. I'm trying to find the video that I want to show you guys. That explains the story. But anyway, I'll just read through it. Basically, it says a school bus attendant in Florida allegedly hit a child with a belt 9 times and is now facing child abuse charges. The Winter Haven Police Department says that Lonnie Covington, also known as Miss Lonnie, allegedly beat an 11-year-old boy on his side with a belt on November 15th. They said Covington allegedly flicked the child on the ear or neck on November 14th, and she allegedly grabbed the boy's sister on the wrist to snatch a picture away from her hand on the 16th. And on the 15th, that's when she was whooping the boy. And then they said when she allegedly hit the 11-year-old boy with the belt 9 times, the child's grandmother said she saw belt marks on his back and side and took pictures of the alleged injuries. Why do they keep saying alleged injuries? And gave them to Polk School County Transportation. So
I guess they got to say alleged injuries I guess they gotta say alleged injuries until they prove she in fact was the one that did it or something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, one of
Yeah.
the children said that she would force all three of the siblings to sit on a seat that's designed to only hold two people. And a child said that the person sitting on the end of the seat always fell off the edge when a bus turned or stopped. And police began investigating after the children's grandmother filed a complaint on November 17th. So they said when talking to police about the incidents, Covenant said that she told the 11-year-old boy to sit down after seeing him standing on the bus, saying that he talked back to her. Police said that she then asked a different student to hand over his belt, but then she used it to hit the floor as well as the back of the seat. So I guess she was probably threatening him, like I'll hit you, you know, trying to scare him and stuff, and then eventually ended up spanking him with the belt. But she was arrested and charged with one count of felony child abuse without bodily harm.
Mm-hmm.
They said this is unacceptable behavior for anyone who works with children, and we appreciate the Winter Haven Police Department for conducting a thorough investigation.
That's tricky.
Girl, her ass, I would have drugged her ass to
years ago. That would have been like, oh, okay, you about to get your butt whooped at home too.
Your butt whoop.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm about to drag her ass by her edges until them damn things is thin. I'm talking about hairline thin. It'll be spaghetti. It'll be angel hair. It'll be angel hair pasta thin. By the time I be to whoop the goddamn edges off of her monkey ass. Oh no, she would have got her ass thrashed. Now I'm talking, girl. Girl. I don't put my hands on no one. I know, but I would have backed the piss out of her ass.
There she go, right there.
Yeah, them edges would have been snapped out.
Already smacked the piss out of her.
Yeah, that folks, you think that forehead is swole now? You'll be looking like Martin.
Not like Martin.
Weird with the Tommy Hearns issue and Martin. Yep, that's what she'll be looking like.
Oh, they just played that episode the other day too. That shit always kills me every time I watch that.
Girl, that's like one of my favorite episodes.
He was on the wall, spread out with his arms.
Girl, and then he said, "Give me a fry, a salad."
And then at the end, he asked Gina, "Is the swelling going down?" And she was like, "Oh." Oh shit! So she gonna be lumpity lumped up.
Bro, gonna put bodily injury on. Sure, look like
no, for real. If somebody spank my kids, I like my mama or somebody that I truly trust. It's on and popping.
The marks. You don't
terrorizing the bus. He needed his butt.
I don't give a damn.
No, not believing in marks though. You beat my kid like it's your kid. No, it don't work like that. It's okay to.
And some people beat their kids until they bleed, until they like. Some people will whoop kids, and it's not like one thing I always learned growing up. And I'm not even going. I'm just keep it above. When we was raised, we were not whooped out of love. Nobody I know in my family or outside of my family who got whippings were whipped out of love. And I learned that when I had my own kids, like we were whipped out of. I mean, it was if you're bleeding, got hit with an iron. I mean, bruised. Whatever. So I learned that when I had my kids, I'm gonna spank your ass, but I'm not gonna spank you like I'm trying to kill you, like I hate you.
No, not like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. You don't give your kids.
All my daddy had to do is look at me and I started crying.
I don't know, that's right.
We got the look and the belt and everything else.
I remember one time I said, "Daddy, I'm gonna get a whooping too." Mm-hmm.
Now I always got whooped by my mom, so I didn't get whooped by my dad. I always got whooped by my mom.
I got beat by my mom.
My brothers got whooped by mom and dad.
Rest my mother's soul, but that was the infamous. That was the queen of the backhands.
What's up, Isaac? What's up, homeboy? Hit the old stanky link. Isaac, if you want to. Hit the stanky link. Hit the stanky link.
Yeah, my mom, you got to figure out, she had 5 sons, so she had to be stern.
Yeah, yeah.
She had to be stern. She was the only child too. She was used to being by herself, not 5 knucklehead.
Wait a minute. Let me, sis. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Did you see what Deanna said about that nose ring?
Oh no, what she say? Hold on, let me get rid of this chick on here because she making me mad just looking at her ass.
I told you got that LeBron. That's
like,
LeBron.
Yeah, I whooped your kid. Now what? That's what she looking.
That's LeBron Jr.
Sure. She looking like, and what you gonna do about it? Yeah, I whoop your kid. Hold on. Which comment? Because I thought I read them all. Oh no, you ain't talking about the one with the aluminum foil,
girl. Yeah, that's so silly. They could have used aluminum foil for that.
That's childish.
She's so silly.
That is childish.
Go on, JW, baby. Express yourself. I ain't mad at
He found the tongue because everybody, they've been trying to dox him and everything. Old pastor said, I'm about to get it. Fuck y'all.
You hear me?
Y'all know back in the day, we was ghetto. And we used to use aluminum foil to make it seem like we got silver teeth. Did anybody else do that? Like
No, you couldn't do that if you had silver tongue in your mouth.
Like that is so corny. Like we would really put like the foil over our teeth and make it look like we had like some platinum, on our teeth, because all the drug dealers, all the dudes in the hood, they had the gold and the silver in their teeth and everything. So we used to do that shit. Oh my God, that's so corny. I can't believe we used to do that. But that just reminded me of that when Deanna said he could have used some aluminum foil. Oh my gosh, Deanna. Oh, I can't wait. I don't know if Deanna's going live today or tomorrow, but I know when she do. She is going to cut up on that nose ring. Did you see it, bro?
I did. I know she had went early. I think I can't remember. It was early today or yesterday or early in the morning.
Yeah, I think she went like this morning.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I have to see what the so he got him one. He got him a gold booger, huh?
Hold on. Keep talking. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, red. Yeah.
This man said a gold boogie. Your uncle was a mess. You hear me?
You ain't got time to be playing around with nobody, sis. The devil is a lie and the truth ain't in. Well, my grandma taught me you gonna learn today.
Almost 6 feet tall. You hear me?
Who?
My son, he almost 6 feet tall, man.
How old is he?
13.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be a big boy.
13.
He'll probably get to about 6'3", 6'4".
I hope so. I'll feed him. Get out my closet, dog. Get out. Get out my closet, big.
Yeah, he's gonna
be you won't. Get out of there.
Yeah, look at him.
I'm talking to my cat running. Move with your bad butt.
So you enjoying your new spot?
Yeah, so far so good, bro.
I know that's like bless your home, keep them cuckoo bugs out.
Listen. I got to.
Yeah, get you some peppermint essential oil, some cinnamon, and you better spray them out. I don't care if you don't see. I don't care if you don't see nothing. Prepare for it. Get you some bay leaves if you need. Get you some dye earth, all that good stuff. Stay on point because it ain't just you. It might be your neighbors.
You heard me. Yep, I got the people's comment. You hear me?
Okay, I just dropped the link. I just dropped the link in the chat to the video. So if anybody wants to click on the link and go over there and check out the nose ring. But it's he said it's detachable. What did Deanna call it? Clip on?
You have a detachable ear.
She said it's a clip-on nose ring. That's what Deanna said, a clip-on nose ring.
Deanna is hilarious. Not
but
hilarious. Hilarious.
Girl, the beef between James and Nika.
Girl.
They is
I gotta
both,
catch up with
they
that.
both dragging the shit out of each other. And Nika, she basically, it sounds like she thinks that he's basically trying to avoid the questions or discussions, the rumors surrounding his brother.
Right.
You know, his brother is on the run. We know that he murdered people or somebody back in the day.
So the guy died?
Huh?
This guy died?
No, they didn't say he died. They didn't say he died. But he murdered somebody back in the day and he went to prison for like 20 years. He went to prison for a long time. And then that's when James, you know, he was in the man's house, you know, taking care of his brother's house, you know, keeping up with the mortgage, keeping up with the maintenance, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then when he got out of prison a couple of years ago, that's when James started looking for his own crib to buy. And that's when he bought his house, you know, like a year or so ago. So he stayed in his brother's house. His brother got out, you know, got released from prison.
Right.
Then he got his own house. But we saw, you know, in the news story like 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago that James' brother, you know, allegedly shot somebody in the chest, and it was right near a school. They had the kids on there, you know, on interviewing the kids and saying, you know, they were scared. They don't know why somebody would do a shooting right near their school, you know, which that could get you in like double trouble, you know, having drugs around the school, having guns around the school, you know what I'm saying? That's a crime within itself. And then you actually using the gun, you know, shooting somebody. But it wasn't on school grounds. They just said it was like near the school, like within like a few blocks or something like that. But so she's saying that he's avoiding those questions and deflecting. And instead of answering those questions, he's going in on her, which I guess he's kind of been, I don't want to say upset, but he just was kind of like in disbelief that Nika would have those conversations about him, saying, you know, because people were speculating back then if he might have done something to his adopted children that shouldn't have been happening. Okay. And you know, that was when VS and Lady Nika and they were cool, and you know, Shelly and Nika was discussing that type of shit. And then VS, she brought that, you know, on James' platform like a week or so ago and told James about the discussion. So he got upset. But then Lady Nika and a lot of people was like, well, how could you get upset when Lady Nika, when it was asked of her, or when it was brought to her attention, she was just like, yeah, I heard it, or I heard about it. But I guess he, you know, felt like she should have maybe defended him, or maybe brought it to his attention, or maybe said, nah, he wouldn't do something like that. Or because, you know, that was around the same time they was calling Sean, you know, John Gacy. Mm-hmm. Because he always was taking in foster boys, and because he is gay, so a lot of people just, you know, kept spreading his rumors around and speculating that, you know, he taking in all these boys and not girls because you know. But anyway, so people don't understand, like, why is he so upset about that when she ain't the one who started spreading the rumors. Somebody came to her and asked her about it. But James was like, well, okay, so when Aisha, I don't know if y'all saw the video earlier, but Aisha, who is like in Lady Nika's in them camp, she's like sub to them and Pizarro and Rihanna, you know, she's part of over them, you know. And so she had jumped on James' chat yesterday, I believe, and was basically like, I don't understand. Why are you so upset with her? She ain't the one who spread the rumors. Somebody came to her and said what they heard, and she was just like, yeah, I heard it. I know about it. I heard it, or, you know, whatever. And he said, well, you have to think a little further than that and be like, okay, why was you having this conversation anyway? Because it wasn't just a conversation where somebody called her up and said, oh yeah, James, yeah, you know, we heard it was a conversation being had already about him. And then they were like, you know, brought that into the picture. And I get how both of they feel. Like some people is like, well, that's not enough to be upset with her. But James is like, well, you know, because it was a setup to bring him down and to harm his platform. That's what they were trying to do, working with VS. You know, to try to bring his platform down and make all these accusations, you know, because you know they was already out there doing the accusations against old boy, right? What's his name? Larry?
Right.
His daughter. Then there was allegations against Sean doing something to his foster kids. Then it was, you know, it was like every man in the B sector was some kind of scandalous sex scandal, you know, rumors going around for the men, it's, you know, including the gay men. But she got on there and she was basically like, I don't understand. And basically he said, okay, Aisha, since you don't understand, you act like you want me to drag her. You act like you want me to really tell you guys why I was upset with Nika. She's like, no, I get it. I understand. And he's like, no, you asked for it and I'm going to give it to you. So he went on and on and on about, you know, how he felt about Lady Nika. Lady Nika made a video. They just been going back to back to back to back. But there's this channel, and I'm going to drop the link in the chat for this too. There's this channel. Cicelo, do you remember all the old videos from Vegas Gate?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember watching them though back in the day?
Some of them, yeah. Okay,
so I'm gonna put a link in the chat because there's somebody in the B sector who has uploaded or re-uploaded, because you know Lady Nika, she deleted like the video where she was just going in on James and going in on gay men and homosexuals. You know she deleted that, right? And the reason why she says she deleted it, even though a lot of people believe that she shouldn't have, well, first it was said that she hid the video or she put it on private. And James never took down his video because, you know, James is always that type of person. I said what I said and I'm not taking it back. And I don't delete videos. Even if I make up with somebody and I was arguing with them, we was going back and forth to the dirt, I'm not deleting it when we make up. So a lot of people was like in her ear about, you know, how could you be friends with him? He still got this video up there where he dragging the dog shit out of you and you privated your video. And so a lot of people in her camp was like, you know, or a lot of people in his camp was like, well, why don't you have her or ask her to put that video back up so a lot of heat can be taken off of you, because the way it looks with just his video out there as if he just was going in her, just degrading, being disgusting to a woman and whoop, 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 whoop. Because people can't, like new people in the sector, you know, there's always new people in the sector, right? They don't know of that video that Nika had privated or whatnot. Okay. Then it comes out a little later, Nika says she ain't even got the video anymore, that she deleted the video because her son is allegedly gay, and he was the one, because first she kept saying there was people who she disrespected who was in the community, and they got really upset about the video, even though she was going in on James. You know how they say, I might be talking about this person. I ain't talking about all the fat people in the world, but I'm talking about this fat bitch right here. Every other fat person don't get offended. You know, if it ain't for you, you know how they say. So she said that somebody close to her, you know, was upset and their feelings about it. And so she took it down. And now I guess they're saying that she said her son was gay. And James was like, well, all the time that we done hung around each other, all the time we done went on vacations and all kind of shit. She ain't never said. Now you hanging around all these gay people. Like at Vegas, it was like 4 gay men there, 3 or 4. And you hang around all these gay people, always in these gay chats, you know, all just, you know, kicking it, taking trips and everything. You never once said your son was gay. So James don't believe that. And a lot of people don't believe that she deleted the video. People think she still got it on private, but she don't want to release it because she went in on James. She said all kind of like gay bashing, gay, you know what I mean? Like homophobic words, things like that. So I think it's in her best interest to not bring that video back out, regardless if she has a gay son or not. I think it's in her best interest to not bring that video back out, especially in these times, because people can flag you and report you to YouTube for that type of stuff. Am I wrong?
Yeah, sure can.
Exactly. So I think she's being smart, doing that. Hold on, let me read Melissa's. And Melissa, if you want to jump on the link, feel free to jump on the link, hon. Well, let me read Melissa's comments. She said epic. She said, I haven't heard any recent news about the brother. What's going on now? She said, I'm sure Sir King was feeling quite vindicated regarding his point of view on their relationship. He always said it wasn't reciprocal. Yeah, that's basically what Lady Nika's saying. She's saying stuff like, you ain't never been my friend, because if you was really my friend, you wouldn't be saying all these things. He's back to calling her Gator. He gave her the name Gator Crop. Girl. And then I guess allegedly, girl, he was going in on this lady. I'm not even gonna say all the things that he said about Lady Nika, but when he got to talk about her teeth, and how when she had got her new teeth, which look good. They might be big as hell, but they look better than what she had. Do you remember what her mouth used to look like? Sislo? Am I talking to myself up here? Okay, anyway.
No, you ain't talking to yourself.
I had you on mute because I was moving around.
Yeah,
Well, do you remember what her mouth used to look like? You don't? Where
No.
you wasn't around back then? Come on, you did like 5-6 years. You don't remember her
I
mouth
didn't come here until after the fact.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna leave that part alone. Let's just say that her teeth, the one she paid for, looks a lot better. So I have to give her that. They look good. A lot of people be dragging her for her teeth because they get kind of really big, but they look better than But I guess she had said that they were basically like how some people get teeth. They get like the teeth that you can, put in a cup every night overnight. And then some people get the teeth that's actually like put into their gums. What do you call it? Like
implants.
Like, yeah, they're implanted in their gums. So
implants are my future.
Yeah, so I guess he's saying that she put herself out there by letting people know that they're not really implants, because that's what she told us when she first got her teeth, that they were implants. And people have been saying all along, them can't be implants. They look like some shit that she take in and take out. And then sometimes when she be doing her lives and she be on the black screen, people be saying how it sound like she ain't got teeth in her mouth. But I'm the kind of person who I don't be listening all that well. I just be watching people listening. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if her teeth are implanted or not implanted, but yeah, he was going in on Lady Nika. For those of y'all who missed it, trust, he was going in. But also, Lady Nika has been going in on him too. Lady Nika has been going on him too. And she was like, you up there deflecting on me with your murderous ass brother over there.
Who?
She was talking about him too. So yeah, y'all have to watch all of the videos if y'all want to like be abreast of what's going on with Lady Nika and James, because they is going to edit. And you know how they say in the B sector, it's going to be a murderous weekend. I believe it is, and that's no pun intended to James and his brother, who's on the run right now for shooting that guy. But yeah, it's a lot going on, child.
It's a lot going on.
But yeah,
who getting shot? Who the hell out of this? I missed that. I want to know who got shot.
Hold on 1 second. That channel, I'm going to find that channel, y'all, because that channel, they had uploaded the video earlier today, and they was playing clips of Vegas Gate. They was playing clips of all of them out shopping at Walmart, cooking. I mean, hanging out. They got all the little videos from back in the day on this channel, and I'm trying to find the link. But what's up, Melissa?
Girl, don't my facial expression tell it all?
Girl, did you watch?
Hey, Flo. Hey, Tom.
Hey, what's going down?
Hey,
So did you watch James and Nika?
Girl, I didn't watch everything.
What do you think? What do you think now?
She said everything.
Everything.
Everything. Oh, man.
I was completely blown away. I did not see that coming.
I don't know. I don't know if I can't say I didn't see it coming. But
Well, I mean, did you see it coming? Did you see it coming before everything happened with Aisha?
Yes, I seen it. Okay, from the time that James. Okay, remember when Shelly and Shelly and all three of the ladies had got on James' panel that day.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, VS was like, I got an email. I can show you email. You know, and the email didn't really have no proof. Right, it didn't have much. But the fact that James found out that Lady Nika and Shelly, they was discussing him and the allegations of him doing something to his two children, or you know, whatever. He was very upset, like that night, like that day. And, you could tell he was upset with her, and that it might go somewhere. Like when people say, "Well, how do you feel about Lady Nika now?" I feel the same way about her that I felt about her yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that. And then when somebody asked, "Well, do you think that if you was to go anywhere with Lady Nika today, that she would keep
her with your money?"
He said, "Did she ever give me my money back?"
Well, you know, I did pick up on that attitude.
Yeah, it's been little shade. It's been little shade.
I didn't think it was going, like, I figured they would just disbar, you know, go separate ways. I didn't think it was going to get explosive.
But see, and see, also, like people were saying, just like when James and Kelly, Duchess Kelly, when they kind of stopped interacting, like you can tell when things is going on with people who normally talk to people all the time and normally support each other's chats. And like Lady Nika said, me and him ain't been like cool since, you know, way back, like almost
before her birthday.
Right.
And see, I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention back then. I didn't really notice it until like first of the year.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't notice. That's like if me and Sislo. If 6 months go by and Sislo don't be on my panel and I'm not on hers.
Yeah.
Some people might notice, and some people might be like, I ain't even know. Like
yeah, because like he would be in the chat, but he wasn't really coming up on her panel.
Yeah.
And stuff. And I did, like, you know, something she said that I thought about, and I had thought about this before. You know, he always in everybody's chat. And they be dragging her. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that.
But then, like they said, like he said, and other people say, in her chats, there's always people in her chats dragging him.
Yeah. I don't, well, it's like when you go to some chats, you know what to expect, though. Like, you know, if you go over to Kimmy chat, you already know. You know?
Like if you go to Kimmy chat, you know she gonna be dragging either Brianna, or you know, Pizarro, or you just know who be dragging who.
Yeah. Now he never did co-sign none of it, but you know, he would just kind of be in there. But he everywhere, so.
Yep. And some people don't believe that you can be. I heard somebody the other day said they don't believe people can be neutral on these B sector streets, and I have to say I don't agree with that because I be everywhere. And just because somebody don't like somebody else is not gonna stop me from going on somebody else's chat.
Now I do see you.
I really hate that when people try to try to tell you where to go and where you can't go. And if you go over here, I ain't mess with you. If you go over here, I don't give a fuck, because half the time y'all motherfuckers be on here going at it, getting in arguments, and the next thing you know, y'all friends again, then y'all break up again, then y'all friends again. And I'm not on no motherfucking seesaw or no merry-go-round where I'm gonna get off this time, I'm gonna get back on, I'm gonna get back on. No, I don't do that. I watch people I like. If you don't like them, oh well.
Right.
And if you want to break away from me because I like somebody that you don't like, then break away from me.
Yeah. I can't say that I see you in everybody's chat, so you know.
And a lot of times I'm in everybody's chat, not only because I like the people chats who I am, but sometimes I might not be like no super fan, but I'm in there to get some tea. I'm in there to get some tea so I can do commentary.
Yeah.
And then you see your friends, you want to talk to your friends and people chat. You see all your friends, you know, hey, what's up? What's going on? You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really see anything wrong with that. I think you can be neutral.
Yeah, I do believe that.
And like a lot of it, if you're not really super involved, you don't care one way or the other anyway. So why not?
And that's the thing. I don't care one way or the other about a lot of shit that happens on YouTube.
Right.
I really don't, because for me, it's like my Kwani voice. It's a what she say? It's an entertainment application.
Yeah. Or like it's a show. Like what Jay was.
It's a show. It's an entertainment application. A lot of these people on here, I do not take that serious. Where at the end of the night, I'm up here sleeping about, dreaming about it, talking to my friends about it, pondering about some shit that somebody said. I take this shit like it's the Love and Hip Hop, Housewives of Atlanta, Basketball Wives. You know, y'all on here arguing and beefing, and sometimes you kiss and make up. But I just look at it as entertainment, and that's it. Now, of course, I have some friends on here, some people that I really consider myself cool with outside of YouTube. Of course, I'm not gonna be on here. Like for instance, I might be cool with people on here who ain't cool with somebody else on YouTube, and I might watch both of them. But I don't be co-signing no bullshit. I don't be what do they call it? In the pews, or you know,
in the
amen section. You know, if I hear somebody going off about somebody else I like, I'll be watching. I might watch and I might listen. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. I'm not up there, yeah, and then running over to the other person like I ain't saying shit about them. You know, I don't do that.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I do think that you can be neutral on here, as long as you don't take stuff so serious. But it's a lot of people on here on YouTube, and y'all can testify, Sis Lo and Melissa. They take stuff so to heart, and these people on here, they go around defending people and fighting for people and doxing.
Yeah, they be for real.
Yeah, they be for real, seeing little gangs and shit on here, and I'm like, y'all doing too much. I ain't giving all that, not to this entertainment platform. I'm not giving all that. Now, in my real life, with my friends and family, I'm down for them like that, but not to all these people on here on YouTube who you really don't really know.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't got it to do. And what's up, Mr. What are you calling himself today? Mr. Handsome. Laying on the bed, trying to look how sexy.
Say what?
Man, looking all sassy.
I'm tired.
I'm just playing with you, Danny.
I'm good. Hey, baby.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, I don't want
to stand up there like somebody supposed to be feeding you grapes or something.
Hey, Miss Sissel, I forgot to tell you, I'm in Cleveland.
Oh,
is that a hotel bed? That do look like a hotel bed.
I'm
about to say, if he
ain't no real friend.
I am too.
He did say
you ain't no real friend. You like 3 hours away from me.
But he did say
I know it. I apologize. I said last time I was on, I was coming up here for my niece's wedding.
He sure did. Yep.
You were busy.
I said I'm gonna come with him. I was teasing, remember?
Yep. I said Miss Cisco can come get her.
Yep.
Actually, I said you can come back. You want to go back to Omaha?
Yep.
We got space.
She
I
probably
get you right.
forgot all about that.
I know she's been busy. It's okay.
And you also said that I'm getting back as on my own. So
Yeah.
that's my
Oh yeah,
Now you
my
remember.
you know we ain't gonna send you back on no daggone megabus or something by yourself.
Well, I ain't got no problem with Megabus. Just getting back on the Megabus.
Spirit Airlines with one suitcase.
Yeah.
All you need. Whatever. I've been seeing people talking about backpack only. They don't even do your suitcase.
Yeah, Spirit be
Some motherfuckers need to worry about what the fuck they gonna do in life.
You can't load that plane down too much. That's what I think.
You hear me?
No, what it is.
Spirit charge you to inhale and exhale. You can't even breathe without it.
They be like, you want some water? That'll be $59.99.
Spirit
No, I
means
found out.
it gives you the spirit of flying.
Right. You hit that dead on the nail.
No, I found out them places, the ones that say backpack only, is because you're gonna stop off at somewhere that's connecting to somewhere else, so they can't take your bag off. That's why they say backpack only, because you're flying a connection.
Oh.
That mean mind your own business, pay your little nigga fees, nigga pennies, and drop it like it's hot and keep it moving.
He said your nigga fees. Lord Jesus. Well.
That's life. Y'all know what it is. We ain't got to even go there. We should not have to explain. What is understood should be already fucking known.
How far?
I want to know what a nigga penny is.
Like 10
What's a
hours?
nigga penny? Say what?
How far is Detroit from Omaha? Like 10 hours?
No, you gotta go a little bit longer than that.
No.
Chicago's like
Detroit ain't that long, is it?
Chicago's like 7 or 8.
I want to ask a question while the men is on the panel. It ain't on our topics, but it's a little off topic.
Hey, it's Friday Night Live. No topics off limit. Go ahead.
What you got to add? Run it.
Do y'all think Diddy had Biggie killed?
Who?
Do y'all think Diddy had Biggie killed?
Who did?
Diddy?
Oh.
Who's Diddy?
Oh, you talking about Dangling Diddy?
She said.
Oh, here we go.
No, you're damn right. I'm the devil's advocate, and then the advocate of the devil, and I am the devil.
I don't think so.
While y'all talking,
I don't think so, because that was his moneymaker.
Well, exactly. I was about to go there, but I said I still don't trust Diddy because at the end of the day, his daddy was real notorious. You know, very well, let's say very respected in the underworld. But other than that, I mean, here's the thing. I honestly really believe that both the brothers would have been alive if they would have moved just a little bit more slicker and smoother. Because what really got Biggie's brains, what really got him tuned up and touched out was the fact that I understand that you was doing, out of the love and respect for your mans. Pac was still his boy, regardless of how anybody felt about it. Pac was still his guy. But he was moving too fast and too smooth. It ain't that much promotion. It ain't that much money. It ain't that much notoriety to go to a state that is literally not feeling nothing that's coming east of the California state line. And on top of that, you are the person that the individual that we reverence have personal beef with. Nah, bro.
But check this out. What about this dude?
No, bro.
That was in security. Listen to me. This dude that was in security said that his kid's grown now and he ain't got nothing like at risk like he did when his kids were smaller. But which is the reason why he didn't come forward then. But he said that Diddy approached him and asked him about, he offered him some money to have him killed.
And he said it wasn't no drive-by, that was a lie.
No, it was. Look, man. Look,
See, you know what I'm talking about.
how the person,
and that guy looked convincing, didn't he, T?
How the individual, how he was literally knocked off the shelf. That was professional. There was no amateur killing. There was no amateur shooter. That was a professional. Whoever the hell it was, whether he was LAPD, Rampart, NYPD, posing as Rampart, it don't matter. Whoever the hell it was clean. Apparently they got away. Somebody seen something, but at the same time, don't nobody know who it was. So when you take one person, the two biggest people that are influencing two total whole different coastlines of this country, and you almost literally got people pitting one another against each other, literally family members and all. When you're on that level, yeah, both of y'all be telling the truth on certain levels. Biggie telling a lot of real live tales on what really goes. You have to listen to her in between. Pop was basically exposing the hurt and the pain of those that have been incarcerated, those that are incarcerated. Therefore, he was expressing that pain and hurt from those that couldn't speak. So when you got those two type of powerful people that can literally, well, damn, what if they come together? What if they really become cool? What if they really start reaching out to our young upcoming country stars and rock and roll stars, and they do an Aerosmith and Run DMC thing? Oh no, we can't have them gangster ass niggers. We can't have them Bed-Stuy and them Brooklyn niggas and them with mob niggas, West Side mob niggas. We can't have them collaborate. Oh no. No, we got to do it on our end. We got to have Machine Gun Kellys and all that other good shit.
In this situation, bro, the case is that Biggie was after, Warshaw, what have you, and Biggie was planning to go separate ways with Diddy because he's allegedly his money was being taken, which this ain't brand new because a lot of his artists, including Mace and a lot of people like Danity Kane and Day 26 and Chingy and all the rest of these people are saying that their money was being stolen. So by him being the top artist, top money making artist for Bad Boy, they were saying Diddy didn't want that, so it was better for him to go out on top.
Well, here's the thing. See, and this is what I don't understand. I mean, yeah, true that. I mean, they both are richer than they ever was when they were alive. Their estates and all that. Okay, but if you look at it, how much money is or stipends that Suge getting off of Pac right now? How much do you think Diddy is getting off of Biggie's estate right now? I'm just saying, period. Yeah. How much y'all think that's happening, that's going down, that's allowing them? Are they getting indirect payments or direct payments? I mean, who benefits the most from both of them gentlemen dead? Let's just keep it all the way thorough, regardless of the theories. Thank you. Regardless of who said what.
He's on an island somewhere.
No, I'm just saying on a serious note. Who you think benefits the most? Fuck Elvis.
Well, I mean, when you say who benefits from him being dead, like, I don't see.
Think about it, sis. Think about it. Okay, I'm about to put this scenario on y'all real quick. How much y'all think Michael Jackson's catalog is worth? Just wild estimate. Don't the first number come out your brain. I'm not gonna get
couple billion.
Who?
Ain't like 50 billion?
A couple
million.
It's more than I can
That
dream.
billion with a B.
Yeah, a couple billion because he also owned the bills.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my guy is on it. Let me tell you this. Don't you know that I believe that somebody somehow, some way they got the Mama Jackson's ear? somehow, some way that they are willing to basically negotiate between $800 and $900 million.
What?
Now,
No.
hey, let me tell y'all.
When it's worth billions?
Hey, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is some deep shit going on to a point to where people say, well, the Jackson estate family don't need him. Bullshit.
Well, Pac and Biggie definitely weren't worth nowhere near that much.
But their music in there, no, sis, you got to think about it. They might not been worth $1 billion, but their catalogs in the States is definitely worth each hundreds of millions. Those guys sold. Don't you know Pac? I think ended up selling over 85 million or something units.
Well,
like
I
worldwide.
believe Pac was probably worth more than Biggie.
Well, as far as their music and their estate goes, what I'm saying is that when you got somebody like Michael Jackson, somebody that they couldn't wait to get rid of, this man. Oh, don't you know that Eminem, and every time Eminem something was fun with Eminem, Paul McCartney, and the Sony catalog, he got his money off of it. They had to get rid of Mike. Mike showed everybody how to do it, and Prince told everybody how to get their nuts up and pull their boots up by their straps and go ahead and take them tens of millions that they got and buy your shit back.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get rid of Big Pop on the youth for the streets, the hip hop, the all that, when you eliminate that, and then a handful, or probably what, less than 10, 15 years later, you eliminate two of the biggest pop stars ever in history because of what they know and understand when it comes to the business. Yeah, bro. Like I said, who benefits the most?
Jay-Z and Beyonce be out of here.
No, they ain't gonna fuck with her because of the fact that honestly, she's not a threat, a direct threat.
Yeah, she's an indirect casualty of war.
Huh?
She's an indirect casualty of war.
Yeah, she's not a direct threat. Now, if Jigga just want to get ignorant and get on some pocket big shit, oh, he's done. He'll be he'll get a Francescan treatment. He'll end up getting poisoned, untraceable poison.
Direct threat for them getting murdered behind how much they were worth. I'm confused.
Well, sis, it's not really hard to be confused. You're worth more dead to the institution than you are alive, because if you're alive, you're gonna awaken more people than when you're worth less to us alive than you are if you're dead.
That part, that's just like with insurance.
It's a business decision. It's at the end of the day.
So with my insurance, if a break comes down to that. But as far as like, there's a lot of celebs out here who are worth more dead than alive. So I don't know.
Well, the key to it is they wasn't worth any damn thing like they should have been when they were alive. So imagine them once they're dead, something tragic. Look at what's that girl name? Amy Winehouse.
Facts.
They told her she should go to rehab.
Exactly.
But she's I knew it was coming.
You see what I'm saying? But I mean, well, it's like that though. I'm just saying is that when you're in that realm, and when it's all business. It's a corporation. The bottom line, they don't give a shit about the bottom line. All they care about is the profit. And guess what? If that profit, like I said, the man that had loaned Mike, that Habib, the Condu, whatever, that loaned Mike that all that money, he figured, oh shit. I know I might not be as rich as Mike, but shit, I could get rich as Mike if I can get rich somehow, some way. Well, shit, I might be worth worth a couple $1 billion, but if I can drop about a couple $100 million on his neck, and I got a few other buddies that might not like the fact that, woo-de-woo-woo and some Sony executives and all them, and Tommy Mottola's, get in my ear. We make something happen and cover it up and make it a conspiracy theory. And make their family sell us back all the rights to Sony and Paul McCartney and Eminem's catalog, which is worth tens of billions of dollars. We don't need.
I wish that we really could know, like, for sure. Like, it's one thing to be like a conspiracy theorist or whatnot, but to find out, like, for sure, like, what happened, who
That's
did
for
it.
sure.
Like, we'll never know that. Like, it's been years.
I know it.
And
I'm gonna tell you how I know it.
We'll never know that. I mean, okay, I won't say never because there have been crimes that's been solved that are 30, 40 years old. So but
I mean,
I just wish we could know, like, for sure. Like,
I know for sure, so I'm trying to give you the for surety. The for surety is
you
the
giving
fact
me
that
conspiracy theory.
no, I don't do conspiracy and I don't do theories.
But
Because
that's what it is, though.
no, sis, you can't say that it's conspiracy theory without actual facts.
We still don't know who killed him. We don't know who
We don't know who killed who.
And the real reason why they were killed. We don't know that.
We know the real reason why they were killed. Just because the streets might not be certified or have some type of accreditation, like a university, don't mean that
Somebody
there's no
got some
truth.
background noise.
Don't mean that there's no truth involved. There is truth involved even in the law. Even in a falsehood or a lie, there is truth still lying low.
I believe there is some truth, but I don't be all on that conspiracy theory stuff. Like,
I'm saying though, sisters, I'm not about to sit around here and believe a clear man whose very nature is out to literally destroy the darker people.
Why I say I don't believe in a clear man? I mean, I know they were killed, and that's the only thing I know for sure is that they were killed.
Who else has the resources to make us get rid of one another? We damn sure don't. We don't even want to give each other funky ass dollars.
People kill each other every day. What do you mean?
Oh, so who benefits more for us killing each other compared to anybody else?
The people that we leave behind?
No.
If you asking me who benefits from me being dead, that would be the people I'm leaving behind.
No, not that, sis. I'm not talking about the insurance and the legacies. I'm talking about prematurely. Most of us have a kingdom within us to produce. But the more of us that are dead and not able to produce those kingdoms and those dreams and those life-changing things that can save and help planet Earth and other people, those that benefit from that is those that are running shit right now. Right now, honestly, me, you, and everybody else, they look at us as useless eaters on the planet Earth. If they can get it up under 500 million, they are straight. They can control 500 million people. They can't control 8+ billion people on the planet. And we'll leave it at that. Now, that's not a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
That's actual fact.
Okay.
It's all good.
Next topic.
It's all good. All is well.
Didn't even help.
I started some, and I got 1% left. So I'm sorry.
Here you go with your phone. You get on my nerves.
You got a charger. Where's your charger?
It's not working. My grandson helped me out with all that, y'all.
How's it not working? How did you charge it before? You got on here.
It's this thing been on the charger for like 3 days.
Oh,
and the most it got I need a phone, sis.
Get your charger delivered.
I'm delivered.
Delivered.
Oh, you gotta get on your Andrew. You gotta get on your delivered.
Yo, Andrew, you better get on your Andrew. Get that shit.
Yeah, I got a charging cord for you down here. Come on, get it.
Oh no.
That's child.
How many hours is he away?
You looking a little too comfortable in that bed.
Remember, you ain't gonna have no way back home.
With all that goddamn meat, loud ass goddamn meat lights.
You can come through for a charger, but you gonna
nope.
need
I you going back to
or a Cadillac or Uber or something to get home.
What would you do for a cell phone charger?
Oh my God.
Get you pregnant and send you home to Omaha.
You know what?
You can't knock this. We already talked about that.
I almost ordered a charger the other day.
That niggas is childish as hell. Y'all be shaming y'all damn.
Shut up, Cousin.
Ceslo, order your charger from Walmart right now. It'll be there in the morning. I was just about to do it.
Like, there is a live one. Don't believe that.
My charger, and I was like, "Fuck that shit! It's late at night." I showed what I'm.
That's a conspiracy theory right there. Don't believe.
But then I was like, I started thinking really, really hard, and I figured out where I left my charger. But shoot, Walmart be at your house by the morning time. What's your new charger, child?
Boy, niggas, man. I tell you, niggas coming all genders.
What? Oh Lord.
The loudest motherfucker in the room is the weakest motherfucker around.
How we get on this? What is we talking about now?
It's Friday night, any goddamn me subject, right?
I just heard me to be all different kinds.
Loudest motherfucker in the room is the weakest motherfucker.
Ooh, y'all use those grown-up words. I'm not old enough.
Saying, we just talking about chargers, and then I'm like, hold on, what happened? What happened?
Basically, that charger is the loudest motherfucker because he ain't working. So he the weakest one in the room right now. He ain't working.
Oh Lord Jesus. Oh Lord Jesus. Melissa,
Oh,
you still here? Mel, is you still here?
Yeah, I had it muted, but I'm still here.
I've been having fun. You know why I've been having fun? Because nigga, hey, got to get up, go to work, and then turn around and go and make it happen till late. Yeah, I'm doing your numbers right now, Sister T. I'm in that half a day plus. Sometimes it happens like that.
Well, I actually done fell back a little bit. I haven't worked a weekend in like damn near a month.
Oh, shoot, you doing good because any other time you working 8 days, 7 nights a week.
Yeah, I told y'all. I've been telling
her black ass been on here.
I've been like, I ain't gotta work this weekend.
No, she been on.
The workaholic ain't working.
I've been wondering why I've been getting.
I told y'all. See, y'all don't be paying attention to me. I told y'all
I've been getting them notifications like Willie D. Her and Willie D is equal right now. So I think
our busiest season is always September through like February-ish, March.
Slow as
That's
hell.
like our busy season, and we literally be working day in, day out. Then through the summertime, we just be sailing.
So guess what? So what's the busiest time of the year for lazy motherfuckers and ugly motherfuckers?
I don't know. You should tell us all.
I don't know. Lazy, probably when the mental tax come around. Busy. Don't get me, child. What did you say, Mr. Handsome? What did you say?
He just kept on, bro. He just kept on, bro. And
I didn't hear him because what'd you say?
I'm glad you didn't. Next, anyway, we was gonna talk about.
What did you say?
We talk about that hamster that was running in a circle.
Who running in a circle? Got that ass running. What?
I said we was talking about that hamster that was running in the circle.
Like ass in a circle. What is y'all?
I don't do hamsters. The hamsters. I set them. I'll just get them. I'll throw M80 at a hamster and settle that.
It's the little rats. Man,
You just mean. Just me.
That ain't mean. How's that mean? Because you throw M80 at a hamster. You don't want to see him blow up?
I'll call it PETA.
Why you gonna call PETA a funky ass mini rat? Really?
Hey, don't be calling no PETA unless you have some tzatziki sauce.
I'll call it PETA.
See, he want to be like the Chinese man. He gonna drag the bottom of the ocean and eat it all.
I'm gonna call PETA.
You can call Peter, Paul, Mary.
Tyrone.
Midnight, Paul and Silas Payne. What the hell y'all drinking?
Come on and get your rats.
Get your shit together.
You know what? What the hell y'all drinking?
I'm drinking water.
I'm drinking nothing.
Pepsi.
Water.
Nobody still answering.
Water.
Pepsi.
It looks like water. It's clear.
Absolutely clear.
No, I don't drink that bullshit.
You don't like Absolute?
Oh no, that was back in the day. There was my violent days. I didn't really drink that clear shit. That the clear is the devil. I don't care what y'all say. Everybody talking about the dark. No, the clear is the devil.
But I can do
Period.
or I can do dark or light. It don't even matter.
No, clear liquor will make you really like. Then I ain't talking about people talking about clear gin make you sin. No, that shit make you violent.
You gotta know your limit too, though. You gotta know your
It ain't
limits.
even about the limits. That shit literally makes you violent.
Not me. I mean,
Well, that's you. That's
I
because
know my
I don't
limit.
know. Women like that.
Hold
I
up,
can't
bro.
do
Let me
it.
say this, bro. Let me say this.
Okay.
Back in my heydays, okay.
Oh, here we go.
I would drink and I would just be drinking and drinking and drinking and
Yeah,
drinking and drinking.
either
and
one
drinking.
for me.
You
I don't
know,
care.
we go to a club, go to a party, house party, at home, chilling, whatever, drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking, drinking. And then the next day I can't move. Or to have a trash can next to my bed all night. So over time, I kind of just learned my limit.
Brain.
I used to be all feisty and shit, ready to fight at the club. This bitch looking at me
Sweating
crazy.
and hot and ready.
Beat that bitch with a bottle, but over the years, I learned my body and I learned my body language when it comes to liquor.
Tell them, sis, they ain't ready.
I've been telling my sons because that shit is scary to know your children are out there drinking, once they get of age, because you be like, these motherfuckers don't even.
That's because they ain't ready.
They think they ready for this shit.
They ain't ready. None of these youngsters ready for the real shit.
Your body, when your body
starts my generation will slaughter you little motherfuckers, dude.
When your body starts talking to you and say, I've had enough, you gotta listen to your body. And that's how
So what about when your body says it wants more? You supposed to listen in too?
It's hard to tell them that when we know everybody back in the day that drove home with one too many drinks. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to say this shit to your kids. But
you guys gonna get their shit peeled. That's gonna happen. They're gonna let something.
Yeah.
Oh, 26 and 20. Well, hold up, damn it. One of them just had a birthday. Yeah, 26 and 22. The oldest one, I'm lying. I'm still lying. Okay. I'm pushing them up.
Lying ain't good.
It's March, right? Okay. So 25 and 22. Cam just turned 22 last month. AD will turn 26 next month. So 25 and 22.
Oh, you got an April baby too?
Yes. AD is April. Cam is February.
April what?
April 22nd. And Cam is February 10th.
Okay.
Yep. So
my baby got a birthday coming up this month.
You know why I keep saying he's 26, Mel?
Why?
Because that's when he age off, and I've been hounding him for like the last 3 months. I've been hounding him for the last 3 months. Obama cut your ass off at 26. You better get your eyes checked, your ears checked, your dental, your vision, your physicals. Get your toes checked, get everything checked, because once you turn 26, you can't be on insurance no more.
I didn't know you could carry him that long.
Yes, Obama did that when he
was it's supposed to be if they're in school, not just unlimited. They're supposed to be in school.
It's totally.
So it don't
I know, but it's supposed to cover you to 26 if you're in school. Otherwise, they're supposed to be cut off sooner.
But then they revamped it after that, and they said it was to 26 period.
Okay, I didn't know that.
26 period. They do not got to be in school. But when I've been hounding him because I'm like, okay, AD, you wear contacts, you need to go get your dental, you got to do all this stuff. And he's like, Mom, his birthday next month, he ain't done shit. And I'm like, okay,
next month.
Birthday come next month. I'm telling you now, I'm not going
to keep reminding
you. I'm not going to keep reminding you.
He's got to the end of the month.
Around, and because you only have like a certain window. If you get dropped off somebody's insurance, you got like a certain window to pick it back up somewhere else. And I'm not gonna keep telling him you're gonna be out there, need to go to the hospital or something. Be like, Mom, I can't afford the bill. Mm-hmm.
Girl, you're a good mama. I don't know too many folks that, even though they can carry them to 25, that actually do it.
Well, see, the thing is, Mel, our insurance is like it's either self or family.
So
okay. Cam is nowhere. Cam is still just turned 22, so I can't do one child.
Right. So it's cheaper just to go ahead and
exactly.
I'm gonna be paying regardless.
It's either self or family. So whether I got 10 kids or 1 kid,
right,
it's gonna be the same price.
Yeah. Okay.
So ain't no sense of kicking AD off when I'm still gonna pay family.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, but there are some jobs out there who do self plus 1. or self plus spouse.
Yeah, mine is like yours. It's either me or it's family.
Yep, it's me or family, and I really don't like that because I'm like in my situation when AD goes, off, I still gotta pay family for just one kid. Like, so yeah, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. But yeah, he about to.
I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I gotta run.
Yeah, because you on like 1%, -1%.
Right, and it's on the charger.
I told you, since low order, go on Walmart.com right now and order you a charger, and they will have it to you at 9 in the morning.
Okay.
Hey, plus, Miss Sisler, if you start running now, you can be here before we leave Sunday morning.
Oh my God!
You know what? You just have
You
no
can't go
real
nowhere without a
concern.
charger.
He don't care how I know, because I can't go nowhere without no energy.
He just gonna be out there, no phone.
I'm just saying. I told you I was coming. I'm here. You want to ride to Omaha? Come on.
He just like send us smoke signals, baby. Send
Get your phone. Get your phone charged up so I can give you directions here.
See, you in Ohio. You supposed to go to her.
Deuces, Curtis.
You supposed to travel.
No. Y'all these new age women. Y'all can do it for your own. I'm just trying to help out.
He like this 2023. You travel.
I ain't trying to mess up your independence. Y'all do what y'all need to do. I respect that.
Oh Lord,
Motherfucker better be independent out there.
You ready to sign off? I love y'all on purpose. Ain't nothing you could do about it. And
yes. And
Oh, she just had to let us know.
You better go online before you totally dead.
Yeah, Craig.
Hey, give me your address. I'll send you one.
I'm about to go get my nose ring.
You about to go get your gold booger.
Jenga.
You got the Jay Wilson nose ring?
Jangalang.
You got the gold booger. The gold booger with a hoop.
Oh my God. Melissa, did you see the earring? I mean the nose ring?
I hadn't watched him. I saw something on LSA where they about it, but I hadn't watched it. I don't like when he goes. I don't like when he goes live in the car.
What the fuck? I'll be mean.
Hold on, before Sislo totally disconnect Sislo. When they was in the chat asking him, was he having a midlife crisis? And then somebody said, Jay Wilson, when did you get a lisp? He said, what you mean, when did I get a lisp? I've always talked like this. And I'm up here like, nigga, you ain't always like this since you got on YouTube.
No.
You used to sound like a
that nose ring came with a personality.
He's suffering pants right now.
Somebody asked him, was he transitioning?
He got mad at him for real.
Yes.
He blocked somebody.
Oh my God. You know what? I don't like when he go live in the car. I'll never watch his car live because the noise be getting on my nerves.
Yeah, you can hardly.
And lately, that's all he's been doing is going live from his car. So I hadn't watched it.
Girl, I said he got enough room so you can see his whole body in the live. You can see his whole body. He had room for a nose ring.
Is it
a real? What else he does, but he definitely Ubers.
Yeah, it's a real nose. Well, it's a real.
It's a clip-on, Melissa.
Okay.
With the little V.
It's a detachable.
With the little V decal thing on
the one that look like a bull ring.
Yes. Yeah. It's a hoop and it got a ball on the end.
That do kind of scream midlife crisis.
But tell me, Jay Wilson didn't develop a list in the last 5 years.
A list and
his talking about I always talk like that. No, you didn't always talk like that. You used to talk like a whole straight nigga until Wiley dragged your ass out the closet. And I
think Mark changed him.
Ever since Wiley dragged his ass out the closet, that's when he started having a list. And
y'all not about to
the hand started flailing around, and the neck started rotating. All that
and
kind of
wrist got broker.
He was acting like a whole straight nigga.
I'm not about to let y'all
Hey,
Hey, I love y'all. I'm out. I'm
All
tired.
right, love you, bro.
Love you.
Got a long day tomorrow.
Later.
I'll holler.
Me too, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
He said he gotta go. He don't want to hear all
Oh,
this
for
here.
real, man. How he gonna say he always sounded like he need to go back? His first channel got deleted after porn by him.
Yeah,
But
he has definitely changed since I've been
he
watching
has
him.
changed like 1000%.
I think it's Mark, that younger man.
No, it ain't Mark. He's coming. This is who he's always been, y'all.
Oh, he's just coming on.
This is who he's always been. It was too natural, too comfortable for him to be this way after Wiley, and you saw it slowly, like when Wiley first drop kicked his ass out the closet. I'm by.
Yeah, I remember when he made that announcement, and everybody was like,
the only one he never wanted to with was old girl.
Who?
You know, the light skinned girl, Heidi Fly. That's the only girl that he's ever like really looked at like, oh yeah, if I was to be with anybody, it would be with Heidi Fly.
Yeah, because he always talking about she got a big cat, and I'm like,
he always talking about her boobs and her.
Is that dude? I'm like, are you really looking at it?
Girl, Jay Wilson is the way he acting right
He
now.
don't even sound sincere.
Always was.
Okay, y'all. I can't let y'all talk about the pastor this year.
I like Pastor too,
Girl,
but
we all like the pastor, but we gonna keep it a bug.
We got to tell.
Come on here, all acting all straight and flirting with all the ladies, and then when you get kicked out the closet, like he ain't. When the last time he flirted with a lady? Before Wiley kicked him out the closet.
And see, even when he flirting it, I can't take him seriously.
Because he don't flirt with the ladies. He flirt with the niggas.
Know, even with that little stuff he do with Heidi and April.
But that's the only one. That's the only
April
one.
When he be talking about her boobs and stuff.
Other than that, he flirt with niggas.
Yeah, cool. Cause it's like he want what's the dude, the workout dude?
Big dude.
Big dude, Lord, yeah, like he be by the
Allegedly.
Oh, my phone dying. Love y'all.
All right, love you too.
Well, I'm gonna go too. I gotta get up.
All right, everybody about to go. I'm about to go too then.
I'm about to
smoke. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, love you guys, each and every one of you guys. I love you.
Love you too.
All right. And everybody who's came in to join us tonight, thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Everybody on here has a channel, so make sure you subscribe to Sislo, Miss Sislo Newsworthy Updates. And she has another channel called Trash Talk Alley 22. My bro down below, Count Maru. And of course, the beautiful Melissa King, my econ. And I gotta give you a shout out, girl. Because you've been doing it over there.
Hey, I'm trying to be consistent.
You've been doing it.
I didn't know Miss Sislo had another channel. I gotta check out the Trash Talk channel.
But don't it feel so comfortable now? Coming live like more often, like you get like I think like once you like some people they not used to being live like maybe by themselves a lot, right?
Now that was kind of awkward.
Okay, but the more and more you do it, I'm telling you, I did it for years.
I mean that shit.
And the first time when I first started doing TV show reviews and I was by myself, I was all timid and shy and stuff. But after that, it's like I get on here and I sometimes pretend like ain't nobody here. And I just be talking and I be going on and talking. Every now and then I look in the chat and make a little comment. Then I just be talking. Like some people on here, they don't even look at the chat at all because they don't like to get thrown off. So, you got to find, the best, whatever works for you.
Right.
But that's why I be telling Sislo and other people, like, you got, a lot of people, you got a lot of subscribers. And I be telling people the more you do, the more shows you do, the more subscribers you get, the more clicks and views. But, and it's nothing wrong with doing other content on your channel, even though you might be focusing on this. You ain't got to be in the mess. You ain't got to be in the mess. But
that was my thing. I didn't want to do the finance talk all the time. I'm like,
right.
let me do something lighter And then maybe if people come over for that, they'll stick around for the money talk.
Thank you. See, there you go.
I've been paying attention. I've been listening to you. Like I said, I always shout you, Pandy and Geo out because y'all all give me the same advice.
I love Pandy. Yep, I sure do. Yep.
Yeah. So
yep.
so
we gonna get there. Like I said, shoot, some people be like, this is a job, and I don't really. This is like a part-time to me, right? It's like it's not gonna make or break us, right? You know what I mean? But if we gonna do it, why not try to get paid? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because I mean, for me, you know, I work from home, so it's an outlet.
Exactly. It's an outlet for me too. I've been working from home way before the pandemic. I've been working from home for damn near 6 or 7 years. That's
I've been here since 2015. So
right. Same
and
here.
So,
yep.
And so the people on YouTube actually, you know, they start feeling like your coworkers for real.
It really does. And then when the panty hit, I was like, oh my God. Like I was just saying earlier, when the CBD-19 hit, all the celebrities, ones that never had YouTube channels, everybody started creating YouTube channels because they have to have some type of income coming in. So
and it was so weird.
Why not?
That's how the verses got started, right?
Exactly. And it's so easy. Like like, trust me, I'm not getting rich right now on no YouTube. I'm not. Okay. I get like a couple of $100 every month. And that's like it. And that's if that. Sometimes a little more and sometimes it's a little less. But I'm not up to that status where I'm getting thousands and stuff, but I'm working my way. I'm trying to work my way up to that point.
Organically, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where I can like maybe use like this income and just stack this shit, you know, put it in the bank, econ stuff, you know, just stack it in the bank, you know, rainy day money or emergency money, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do with the YouTube, just make that stackable chips. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I'm definitely trying to do something, but it you don't watch hours is like, damn, I ain't gonna never get. I might get them for Naya graduate from high school. She just in the 7th grade.
Trust me. And another thing, them hashtags. No matter what you discussing, hashtags. The more,
let me ask you this: do you put it in the title? Because I usually put it in the what you call that section?
I put it in the description box.
Oh, I haven't put it in. What's the other little section they tell you put like the keywords?
I know I don't do that.
Okay, because I put hashtags in there.
I mean, you can, but it's like
I'm gonna do both then.
It's like you can put it there, I guess, but I always just put it in the description.
Okay, I haven't been doing the description, but I will.
Yep, I always put it in the description, and that's how. Like, oh my God, I have like TV show reviews up in the 18,000s, 20,000, and it's them hashtags. Trust me, it's the hashtags. So they really do work. They really do. And even if you come on here and you just talking about you and your daughter went to the zoo or something, daughter mother zoo trip. I mean, I put hashtags on everything.
Yeah, I just hadn't been putting them in the description. I was putting them in the other place, but I'm gonna start putting them in there too.
Yeah, I definitely will put them in there. Yeah, because the thing about it, when you put hashtags in the in that spot, that's like normally like when you first create your YouTube channel, you do your settings, and you know how you can create your settings to say or to have something already in there every single time you go live.
Right.
Like your cash apps, like your, you know, things like that. That's always there.
So you can do that because I've been typing it in. I've been typing it in every time.
Yeah, like if you do it in the settings and you put it down there, I mean, it's basically telling people this is the type of channel you have.
Okay, I didn't know it was a way you can make it stay.
Yeah, when you put it there, that's basically trying to say what type of channel you're geared at. But when you put it individually per video, you know what I mean? Because that hashtag that you're talking about, it might bring up to your channel because you put on there finance or something. That might be, oh, this is a finance channel. But when you put it individually per video, then they'll like with the algorithm, if people like we doing like we just did a review on SWV and Escape, the new reality show. By me putting it individually on videos and the algorithms, when people type in SWV, whatever,
yours will pop up.
They go to those hashtags per video. And so it'll lead them right to that video.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's why I do it per video instead of just what do you call it? Not standard, but
default or whatever.
Default, yeah, something like that, like default. I don't do it as a default because I don't want people coming to my channel thinking, because you know the hood table, we discuss everything, right?
Right. Because I never know what to choose. Like, you know how at the bottom you can choose how to, entertainment, education. What do you choose?
I just put entertainment. I put entertainment.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Because sometimes I put entertainment, sometimes I put how to. I used to put education, but they started making you have to say something else with that. So I'm like, well, no, it ain't really education then.
I put entertainment because YouTube begins so strict. You know, you don't want them to be like, oh, well, you're in the box. You know, they try to. I just keep it entertainment. And another reason why I put it entertainment is because some of the things that we do on here, like when people be like, oh, but they said this or they said this is strictly entertainment, bitch.
Gotcha. For entertainment purposes only.
Exactly. And you might be on here one day talking some serious stuff like financing and filing taxes. And the next day you might be on your show want to talk about some crazy stuff that happened to you last week, or you want to talk about a celebrity that, you know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So it just keeps you safe. I just say entertainment.
Okay. Hey, if I can't do nothing else, I can follow instructions.
I mean, you know,
I be listening for all the tips. I ain't too proud to say I don't know what I'm doing on stuff. So anything that's helpful, I take it in.
Yeah, I like to give little tips and everything because I learn a lot from other people on here. So a lot of things I do, I learn from somebody else. Trust me.
Right. It's a lot to learn.
Yeah, like even Shelly, when I went like maybe a couple of years ago, because I didn't used to do hashtags at first. And I learned from her. They're like, girl, if you don't put hashtags on your videos. So I be having like 10 to 15 hashtags on like my reality show videos and Housewives of Atlanta, Bravo Housewives of Atlanta, Candy Housewives of Atlanta. You know, I mean, just different.
Now I do that on my TikToks, Instagrams, and Facebook. I always put a bunch of hashtags on there too.
Do it on your YouTube too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, I like sharing tips because when I first started YouTube, it was like difficult to learn stuff because everybody back then was trying to charge you.
Yeah, and it's something, you know, it's good to pay stuff forward. You can't always want to try to get something out of stuff. Sometimes it's just good to share.
Right. Yeah, people's trying to charge you. Oh, I'm having this class on how to build your YouTube channel. I'm having this class
and then half the time the stuff you already know.
Yes, and I was gonna sign up for them classes, and then I was like, forget this, I'm gonna learn by myself. And then I created my own tutorial YouTube channel, which I don't really advertise a lot, but I started putting all the videos of everything I learned, how to do this, how to do that, how to attach a Cash App, how to do this, you know, how to make a banner, how to do, you know, I put that on my channel, and I don't charge people. Like if they see it, they see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like,
okay.
But yeah,
well,
so
I appreciate you.
And I appreciate you too, and I appreciate my bro up there too. But yeah, tomorrow I'm not gonna be on here unless it's early in the morning. I know Sislo wants to review BMF because it just came on last night. So she's thinking about doing BMF with me. So we might go live around 11 or 12 tomorrow, maybe. I don't know, depends on how I feel. But other than that, I probably won't be back till Sunday. But if you guys go live over the weekend, I'll check in and, you know, watch y'all stuff. But
okay, I don't have anything planned as far as going live. But if we're gonna go out and do some. There's a youth symposium here in the morning that I gotta go to. So maybe I go live and just
Yeah, go live from there and give a little content from that. I'll be with my little baby tomorrow. He'll be running me ragged over here. And you know,
Ace got a birthday coming up in May, right?
yes. And every Saturday he comes over here and he spends the whole night with me and everything. Then I send him off in the morning on Sunday. But yeah, his birthday is
going by so fast. It seems like he just got here.
Yes, and my son, I was like, what we gonna do for his second birthday? Because you know, the first birthdays, they had it at Chuck E. Cheese. And they were like, you know what, he's a baby. He don't know what's going on, you know. So we just went to Chuck E. Cheese. But they said, Mom, we want to do it in your backyard. I'm like, huh?
Oh, you got the house now?
They said, can we get like bouncy houses? And I'm like,
And see, his birthday is in a good month too. It's not too hot and not too cold.
Right. I'm like, okay. So that's what he wants to do. He wants to do it in our backyard. So I told him with the bouncy houses, I said I'll try to find some clowns and you know, for the kids and
clowns.
Well, you know, like most of like older kids. You know, we got like older kids in the family and stuff. So you know,
they ain't scared of clowns.
But look, girl, we hood. We ain't scared of no clowns.
Girl, I know grown folks over
kids that watch like scary movies and
like from It.
Yes, I love.
I've never seen it, but I heard about it.
I love it.
Nah, I don't do scary. But you know what? I'm about to have a teenager. My baby about to turn 13 in 2 weeks.
Are you scared?
I'm not nervous, but I'm not feeling it.
Same.
Oh.
She growing up so fast, you know, I say all the time, I don't get to do this but one time, and it seems like it's just flying by. So
well, you know what? Oh, see, you got a girl. I have boys. So I cannot give you any advice, any tips on girls. I cannot. I never wanted girls. And people who knew me from around the time I was pregnant, they know I would like put my, you know, from the church days, I would put little crosses on my stomach, put little prayer oil, all kind of stuff. Praying every day, God, please, please don't give me a girl. Because I was just I'm so scared to have a daughter.
What did you think girls gonna be so complicated?
Yes. I mean the attitudes, the periods, the boys, the trying to keep them from getting knocked up, you know, just all the different things that comes with girls. Like, oh my God. I'm like, I'll be in jail. I'll be in jail soon. I'll be a jail child.
Well, look, I grew up with all brothers. I got 3 brothers, and I was pretty much tomboy. And then I was on the heavy side, so you ain't really had to worry about boys because they ain't want to tell you.
I grew up around boys too, but shoot.
So I was easy.
Shoot, I grew up around boys too. Boy brothers, a whole bunch of cousins and uncles, and I was a tomboy playing football and all that kind of stuff out there.
But you still gave your mama a hard time.
Child.
See, I was good. I wasn't no problem. So
I was good in her eyes, in front of her. I was good in her eyes, literally in her eyes. Behind her eyes.
Shit. See, I wasn't like that. I was a homebody and I was quiet.
And my mother always said, when you have a daughter, she's gonna be just like you. And I was like, oh no.
Well, you know what? To an extent, I kind of like that, but then to an extent, I'm like, ugh.
Girl, no, I didn't want no daughter. Oh no. I mean, I was
you was a handful.
I was many things growing up, like many things, like out the street, trying to do this, trying to be this, trying to be in games, trying to be out there. I was in my world was really crazy growing up, and I swear, having that crazy world, but also having a very religious mother, like really
that's like a tug of war.
I got older. I like can see different angles, like especially when you raise kids and you be like, okay, I know we in the hood, the streets are out there, the gangs are out there, but I also was raised in church, so it really, really helped me guide and raise my own children.
Yeah, because you was pretty well around it.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a mother who went to church 20 days a week and a father who drank, smoked, and did all kind of other shit. Played cards. I mean, it was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
how the hell y'all even get to get like?
Well, you know they say opposites attract.
It's like I don't want to go to church. Daddy at home. Why we gotta go to church? You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to church. Go just do what your mama said. So it was weird. It was weird, but you know, I appreciate my upbringing.
Yeah, because it sounds like you had both of the extremes and you fell somewhere in the middle. So
yeah, and it was the same way with my bro up there. We both was raised in the hood, but we have very religious parents, and we were in church.
Okay.
The majority of the time of our
So y'all
life,
grew up going to church together?
But we still, and we didn't go to, we didn't even go to the same church. He went to church with my grandparents. My grandparents, he was a part of their church. Our church that I went to, there was a church I went to till I was about 12, and it was run by a white pastor with an all-black congregation. Can you believe it? Like everybody from the hood, everybody from the projects, everybody was like recruited to that church. They had like
you went to like the holiness churches, then
it was like Pentecostal. It was Pentecostal.
Yeah.
So that's Holy Ghost, speaking in tongues, all that.
See, we call those sanctified churches down here.
Yes, sanctified church. And then
like you couldn't wear pants.
Yep. I don't want to say that's more of Kojic.
Okay.
Kojic is more of don't you come in here with pants. But we was Pentecostal, so they kind of you can actually like, okay, let me put it this way. When I was going to church, my mother knew I was a tomboy and I hated dresses. So around the time of probably 10, 11, she realized I'm not wearing this shit. I'm wearing everything underneath. I'm trying to wear pants underneath, stretch pants, all that kind of stuff. So she started buying me like skirts, things like that, like skirts and culottes and, just cute little things I could wear to church. But yeah, our church was never really strict on nothing like that. And then later I started wearing jeans and sneakers in church. Like my mom was just like, long as she's there, you know what I mean? So come as you are. I'm like, fuck that. If God said come as you are, why the fuck I gotta have on a stockings and a damn skirt, like a damn dress? Like I hated it. So we wasn't like that. But then once I got to like 12, then she heard this lady preacher, black lady on the radio every Sunday. I guess the church will record their services and put them on the radio. And then we started going to that church, and that was the church I went to the time basically I like grew up. And they both were Pentecostal. So kind of one was ran by a white pastor, and the other one was ran by a black lady pastor. And I swear it was like no difference. Like no difference. But it's I had a lot of things going on when I was young, but again, I appreciate everything, good, bad, ups and downs. The hood to the church, it helped make me who I am today. So I might complain. Y'all might hear me complaining sometimes. Me and bro, we talk about those 3-month long revivals in the heat in the summertime under a hot ass tent.
I grew up in the church too. We were down on Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday for choir practice, all the 5th Sunday British Baptist Training Union, all that stuff.
Man, we used to have all summer revivals, like revivals under a tent.
We never did revivals for longer than a week.
No, we would have like month-long revivals with like one pastor from out of town. Like it would be going so good. Yeah, because it would be going so good and they be making so much money. They be like, we gonna go another week. We go, you know how them churches are.
But we
all that
down here we ain't do that. Your revival would run 5 days at the longest.
When I say we even had revival one night and it was tornadoes in the forecast. And we still had a revival that night. When I say our pastor was like 9 months pregnant when that tornado hit our tent, we was running for our lives. My pastor, 9 months pregnant, running to try to get into the church building. everything around us got destroyed except for our tent. And I have to say,
and I bet you that just reaffirmed their faith, didn't it?
that was God. We had one tiny little scratch like a hole, and we got a humongous, I mean, those big revival tents. And it was like one scratch from a tree branch that had fell, and everything else was just destroyed around us. So yeah, we believed in the Holy Ghost tent revivals.
Yeah, we did. We had some, but we didn't have them for no month. It'll start on Monday and go through Friday.
Girl, we used to be, and then sometimes we would have them during the school year, and the kids be up to like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we gotta get up and get ready for school at 6.
Nah, our revival was always during the summer.
Then
you had vacation Bible school.
When I say we was in church all the time, I do not be exaggerating.
I see.
And it got to the point where, like, some kids, they be like, man, I'm sick of this shit.
Right.
And that was me. Like, I got to a certain age, like 15, 16. I was like, I'm sick of this shit.
I can't do it no more.
And the way that I got out of church was I got a job.
Okay.
And a lot of times when I was telling my mom I was at work, I wasn't. I was out in the streets. So that's what I did. I got me a job, and I would tell her I'm working, and she never like asked me how much my checks were, how much I get paid. You know, she wasn't one of those type of parents. She was just like, buy some dish liquid, buy some dish liquid. You know, just buy something for the house. You know, that's how she was.
Yeah.
So she didn't know my schedule for real or none of that. I was just shit. I would work like 2-3 days a week, me in the streets. The rest of the time. You coming to church tonight? Nope, gotta work. I would have my uniform and everything. So you know how you go to school and you be wearing some shit and then you change into some hot ass short skirt, put on some makeup. Shoot, that's how it was.
Look, I ain't never do that.
Girl, I had my little McDonald's uniform on and a book bag. As soon as I left that bitch, that uniform went in that book bag. But yeah, I got so many memories. I wish my mom was alive. Not trying to get all sad and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just saying. When she was getting ready to pass or transitioning, we would tell her all kind of stories, what we did when behind her back. She'd be like, what? Y'all did what? Me and my brother be like, yeah, and they did, Poo did this, and we did that. And I'm like, oh my God. She was like, oh my God. Like,
how old were you when she passed away?
Huh?
How old were you when she passed away?
Oh, she passed away in 2015. So it's been 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So it ain't been a super long time. But yeah, we was like, shoot, if you're going to go out, you're going to go out knowing some of the shit we're going to do. Because when you get to heaven, you're going to find out anyway. So we might as well. And it brought a little comedy to her, you know, a little laughter to her. She was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, tomorrow was Saturday. Now it's 12:05, so it's officially Saturday here in the Midwest.
Oh, that's right. Y'all on Central Time too?
Yep, we on Central Time zone. Yeah, I think we all on the same time zone. Everybody on the panel right now, I think we all on the same time.
Because I'm so used to everybody being on Eastern, and then you always have to be like, okay, 7 o'clock your time, 6 o'clock my time.
Yeah. Yep, and then some people be like, I'm going live at this time. I'm like, but hold up, it's gonna be like what's that dude Beefing 313? Ooh, one time he went live and like he said it was gonna be like he's on Cali time or something like that. He was waiting.
In Detroit.
He was it Beefing 13? Somebody was on like Cali time.
Yeah, Beefing 313 is in Detroit, I believe. But I know he do somewhere construction, so maybe he was out of town.
I don't know what it was, but somebody was on Cali time. I could have sworn it was Beefing.
Yeah.
I remember. Remember, Beefing was gonna have somebody on his show that was discussing Rob Rax with him.
Okay. Is Rob Rax still in jail?
Remember, it was Kool-Aid. Remember, it was Kool-Aid who worked at the hotel.
I heard about it. Yeah, because he was coming on at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right. And it was like 11 o'clock, which makes it like 1 or 2 o'clock, you know, our time. So that's what it was. It was.
I didn't watch it, but everybody was complaining, talking about it was a waste of time.
I thought it was a good show, actually.
Did you?
Did. That very first show. The ones after that, but that very first one with Kool-Aid, yeah, I thought that was a good show. Kool-Aid gave out a lot of information, and some of the people called in admitting to being some of the ones who was calling down and calling all around. So yeah, I thought it was a really good live. And
you know what? It's amazing that stuff in the beef sector really is short-lived because now you said Rob Reagan. I'm like, is he still locked up? I forgot about him. And that was just what, 2 weeks ago?
He's still locked up, and Tracy done moved on.
Tracy done moved on since VS came back. The whole thing shifted, and ain't nobody thought about Rob Reagan.
The only thing Tracy talking about right now is invading the ship.
I hadn't watched her, but I did hear that she's supposed to be doing the same. Is it the same cruise?
She's supposed to be going on the same cruise as Jay Wilson. I don't know if she's really going to do it, but I'm like,
because I haven't been watching her, and I hadn't heard anything from Five. What she got going on? Last I heard,
Five still making videos. She was making videos the other day about VS. Like most of her commentary lately has been about VS.
Because I haven't seen a Five Live since right after they came back, and it was Kimmy and Five had fell out, and they was waiting on the response. That's the last thing I heard, and I hadn't heard nothing else from her.
Yeah, the last time I saw Five Live, it was about VS, and I think it was about James and Brianna. I don't know, because one thing about it, I don't watch Five when she's live.
I don't either. I did watch her that night when she was coming on for the first time after her and Kim and them had fell out.
I cannot do it. The laughing, the
little giggle.
She is just
I
can't do it. So when she goes live, I'll go back and I'll
watch the replay on too.
I'll red ball it, and as soon as I hear her ass laughing, I'll be fast forwarding that. I cannot stand that. Sound like she's drowning underwater when she's trying to laugh at the same time. Like
I'm telling you, it's very few people that I watch live. Like I watch Deanna if I can catch her. I watch Demetra. If you come on and I see you on, I watch you. But everybody else, and I used to kind of watch Jay Wilson, but sometimes with Jay, when he started getting all indignant and stuff, they get on my nerves. So I take a break from him.
Like Jay, sometimes he can be so funny, but sometimes some of the stuff
he get all self-righteous.
I'll be like, I can't. It's just something.
I'm on a break from him right now because I come back when he started back being funny.
That's like let's say Armand Wiggins. I stopped watching Armand because he was big on those noises, those sound things like the bomb.
I never got into him.
Right, and Five Babe does the bombs too sometimes. So it's like when people do all this extra shit, like the laughter, the bombs, the whistles, and all that.
Duchess Kelly Love can get a little extra too.
Duchess does a lot of videos in between his videos.
Right, I read about him.
And I have to even say, Sir King, I watch Sir King, but even sometimes they keep playing those doggone videos and over, and they chats. It's certain people that I like to watch, but sometimes I watch them on replay because they be doing
videos.
Yeah, but
I haven't seen him in a while.
Like, can you just get on there? Like, even Kimmy, like, just Kim. Oh my God!
I can't watch
her. She be doing her fingernails and the remote control and smacking her lips and popping her and all this girl and all this extra theatrical.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
I'm just like, can you just come on here and just?
Yeah.
I'm not hating because a lot of people like to do it, but I'm just like, just come on and just say what you gotta say. I just want to hear what you gotta say and leave all that other bullshit out.
Right.
But, so I don't know. But not saying I don't watch them because I'll never say, oh, I don't watch them. I watch a lot of people because I like to get commentary and I like to know what's going on in the B sector.
But for a lot of them, I wait on people like you or Demetra or somebody who's gonna come and sum it up. Like instead of watching the real video. Or if I know Deanna gonna be talking about it, I catch hers. But I don't be wanting to watch like some of the actual people. I can't sit through them videos.
Yeah, and I even watch people who do some. You know, Tracy. I used to watch her like religiously because she was really the news lady. She used to summarize everything. But now Tracy is all over the place in all these different sectors, and I don't give a damn about all these other sectors.
Right.
So I don't
Just
even
like
watch her anymore.
I can't get into all this Mo3 stuff.
Yeah. I haven't really watched Tracy in a long time because every time I tune into her, she's talking about somebody else in a different sector. And I'm like, oh, well, it ain't the B sector, so let me just turn her off. So, yeah, but, you know, to each his own, no shade towards any content creator.
Right.
You know, especially the ones who've got way more subbies than me and way more views than me. So no shade, but I mean, you got to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I watch who I watch, and that's it.
Right. It's not like anything against them. It's just some people, you know, you entertain more by some people than you are by others. It depends on what your taste is.
Just like with us, just like with anybody, you know, I get some views sometimes. Certain videos I get more views. Certain videos I don't get none. So you know, it's to each their own. You know.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely got interesting tonight.
Yes, but I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna see if Lady Nika had anything to say after James went live but she probably didn't because Lady Nika went live on top of James.
Right, that's the one I saw, but I didn't watch the whole thing because towards the end, it kind of, it wasn't really a whole lot of.
Yeah, towards the end of Lady Nika's, it wasn't. I watched like the beginning, but I was also watching James at the same time, and his shit was like lit all the way through. Then when he started talking about Brian.
He lost me there. Yeah, when he started talking about Brian and all that with his mom.
Yeah, I don't really care about Brian. I just cared about the Lady Nika and his beat.
Right.
You know,
but
Brian,
isn't it amazing? I just find it so funny. I don't know if it's just me being me, but I'm the type. You were saying earlier about how you go on somebody's channel and 1 minute they edit, next minute they good. I'm in real life. I'm not like that.
Exactly, and that's why I don't care who I watch, and I really hate those content creators who be like, if you're over here, don't come over here, and if you're in somebody's chat and I don't like them, hey, it is what it is. Shit, me,
yeah. But the thing about me,
I'm like most subscribers. I'm like most content creators. I don't give a fuck where my subscribers go, where my moderators go. But I'm like most content creators, where as long as you're not over in somebody's house,
disrespecting me,
section, disrespecting me, or talking shit about me or something, you can go where the fuck you want. I don't care. And then it's like me, I just do like commentary. I discuss reviews a lot. So I'm not even like in all the bullshit for somebody to be like discussing me or talking shit about me or nothing. You know what I mean? But if you come to that point, as long as you're not over in the amen section, I don't give a fuck where you go. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't even want you there.
That's true.
They don't even want you to drop down and say hello.
Well, yeah, I just can't do the break up and make up. I'm the type of person. If I'm cool on you, I can share the same space with you, but I ain't gonna be back kicking and grinning with you the next day.
That's why a lot of people think that it'd be manufactured beef.
Right, and I'm one of them people because a lot of that stuff I think it just be playing. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was like, nah, the Nika and James playing this. Because they went live on top of each other. I'm like, now that is a good way to get the views going. And then, Pizza Hut went live, but she didn't stay live, I guess. Because
the other day, James went live on top of Nika, and then asked her to come to his live.
I saw that, and that's why I was like, is this playing?
Oh no, they ain't playing.
Okay.
Every
now and then, I question stuff when it happens. So out the blue, like, is this a play? So
you see, that's the thing. Like you said, a lot of times I can admit myself, I don't pay attention to everything, to all these different content creators all the time. So some people weren't really paying attention to everything that's been going on, seen and unseen, and spoken and unspoken. But
and I think a lot of times too,
that James and Lady Nika, like, they talked a lot more. They were in their chats a lot more, you know, before her birthday, you know. And it's like, you know, it is what it is. Just like with Duchess Kelly and them, like, people notice
and
that.
I think a lot of times though, they be cool on that because they know certain people will take pleasure in seeing them fall out. So they just kind of they be in parted ways, but they ain't making it public. So I know that happens sometimes too.
Yeah, just like if Pizza and Bree were to fall out, if they were to fall out. Now, you know how they always say, if we were to fall out, different content creators say that. You guys would never know. Even when Bree and Kimmy, like, everybody says that. If we were to fall out, nobody would know.
Because I remember when Fi and Teresa said that the first time.
Exactly. But it's always somebody out here who is going to say something and stir it up for the clicks and the views.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there.
It's mainly for the clicks and the views.
Yeah.
And we got to be honest about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, let's say Kimmy and Brianna. How many times did Brianna get dragged by Kimmy? How many videos did Kimmy make before Brianna really?
Right, and I didn't understand it, but you know, when she put it like, you know, she was worried about her job. I said, well, okay, yeah, your job is your real life, so I could see that. Because at first I'm like, why is she taking it? Why is she not saying nothing?
And people kept saying, what does Kimmy have on her? Kimmy has something on her. And I kind of thought that maybe it might have been the job. Because of the fact,
that's what Nika said.
Like, let's say, for instance, I come to join you while you're car shopping. If I'm sitting there with you, what am I going to hear?
All your personal information.
Where you work, where you live, your phone number, let's see, do you have references? Your people's names, their phone numbers, how much money you make.
Right. Yeah, because it gets very personal.
You know what I mean?
But you know, today when Nika was talking, she said, you know, the reason she spared Kimmy is because she knew Kimmy was kind of holding Bree's job over her head. And she didn't want to make it harder on her. So I was like, I knew it had to be something.
And I think that's really messed up. I really think that's messed up. Because from the way I see it, and I'm just looking on the outside looking in, I don't think Brianna did anything worth her job being doxxed. At least not. Now, Kimmy talking about what Brianna was talking about, the kids I want to adopt and stuff like that. So that's the reason for you to drop her job information where she works?
I don't believe it. I don't know. I just think it's a attention seeking.
It's for clicks and views.
Yeah. But you know, that's why I'm just a spectator. I just watch.
Yeah, and that's why
I definitely ain't trying to lose my stuff.
Try not to tell everybody all your information. Don't tell them where you work. Don't tell them where.
Right.
You know, it's just certain things that we can't just do on here. You know, like back in the day when people was on YouTube back in the day, people were more transparent.
Right.
It wasn't all that doxing. It was genuine conversation and genuine care.
Because you didn't think people were gonna take it there.
Yeah. And over the years, I think it's like people just realize how much money you can make on YouTube with the clicks and the views, and a lot of people do any and everything.
They weren't going for that shock factor and I don't ever want to be a content creator in the beef section as far as like a beef person.
Same here. I don't want to be a beefer, and I don't want to be somebody who do anything to get clicks of you. Like, okay, you know, like the Tracy situation with the boyfriend and the other girl and all that. Remember all the emails that people received?
Yeah. Do you think that was real?
I received those emails.
And you think they were from? You don't think they were from Tracy?
You know what? I don't know if they from Tracy or somebody else, but what I didn't do was come on here and tell people about the
right.
emails I received. I was in all them emails. Every time an email came out, the hood table was in there.
You was paid.
And I would look at that stuff and barely read through it and just skim to the next email. Now, some people.
So I guess they figure if they put enough names on there, it'll get back to somebody who's gonna put it out.
Exactly. Somebody gonna put it out there for the clicks and the views, and they gonna want to be the first one. And that's how it's done. Like I done received shit from people I don't know how many times. Not just the Tracy shit. I'm like, I ain't about to put that shit out there yourself.
No, I wouldn't do it.
I'm not.
It's like even when they talk about certain stuff, like I drop in a chat and say hello, but depending on what the topic is, I stay in the cloud sometimes. Just watch.
Yeah. And I'm not that type of YouTuber. I'm the type of YouTuber who, if I hear it on the YouTube streets, or if I hear it on the news, a TV show, something like that, I'll do commentary. But don't bring me nothing. Don't send me nothing and be like, ooh, here's some tea. No, I'm not coming on here with that shit. I ain't got to be the first one to break. You know,
and there's some people who live for that. You got people who live to be the one to break the news.
They do. And it's one thing to break like some news on TV.
Right.
You know, versus breaking some like the James Caldwell stuff.
Oh yeah. And before you said that
hit the fan.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I know Nika made a comment about something about his brother, but I thought she was talking about the old stuff.
Yeah, everybody knew about. We've been knowing about that shit for weeks since it happened, and I ain't came.
I didn't know about it.
Time and did I talked about the raw racks and all that kind of stuff, but see, I'm also the kind of person where I'm not saying I won't talk about it, but sometimes I sit back.
You don't want to be the one to introduce it,
and I wait to see not that, but I wait to see. I wait to verify, and like this person allegedly is still on the run. I'll wait to see if he get caught. What exactly?
And you're saying this has been out for 2 weeks because tonight when you said it was my first time hearing it.
Yep, look it up. All you gotta do is look it up. Look up his brother's name.
See, I don't even know the brother's name.
Well, you know, everybody been saying it. You know, and he said it. He said his brother's name before.
So did he talk about? But has he spoken?
He ain't talked about it. But and that's what people want. That's what Lady Nika was gearing to. She was like, "You're deflected, and you don't want to answer."
And you know what? That's what I was so lost because I'm like, she keeps saying he deflected. What is he deflecting about? I thought she was talking about the VS.
Okay, you're gonna have to look up the story.
I thought she was talking about the VS thing, honey.
No,
I didn't know nothing about the brother.
His brother name is Jermaine. Jermaine, Jermaine, and last name same as his, Caldwell, Colwell. Just look it up, and it's like story after story after story.
Because the other thing that I thought she was trying to say that he was being so quiet about or deflecting was the Rose Bennett.
No, see, that's another thing. He's really not speaking on that. I don't know what his angle
is.
Because
I thought that was what the hubbub was.
I know
his brother had got back in trouble.
Yeah, when it comes to that Rose, I hope he wins because I am just disturbed by the fact that she has the gals to press charges on him after stalking and harassing him for years. I'm like, and now the charge pressing about you and your feelings is hurt because he was dragging you about your looks. And you want to file harassment charges when you were stalking this man and put pictures of his house and his license plates and all kind of other shit on here? Are you serious?
He's another attention seeking.
I'm like, you need to go and sit your frail ass down somewhere. You look like you need to rest. I mean, you do. You look like you need to just sit down and rest.
Oh my God.
So serious. Like, the goggles, like the nerves.
Now, people like her, she is what I call a panel killer. I hate when she get up there. I hate when Rhonda get up there.
Her and Rhonda.
I hate when somebody else get up. I hate when Dovey get up there.
Dovey.
She works my nerves.
It's
I
like at
don't know
least like
why.
5 panel killers in this sector.
You know, which he been kind of late. You know, he hadn't been in the forefront lately. But Mr. Charles or Mr. Willie or whatever his name is.
Oh, Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams. Oh, he drives me crazy when they bring him up there. Sometimes when he's on site, April.
This is
I be
what
like,
I say.
it's just certain people you be like,
I
don't
love all
really
you
know.
guys.
And
I
even
love
like,
each and every one of you.
and Ken Nolan.
Oh,
Ken on my nerve.
Kimmy crack me up sometimes though.
He's just a pain in the ass.
Sometimes when Ken jumped on the panel though, I have to say when Ken jumped on our panel, like he was on our panel, what, maybe a month ago or so. I really enjoyed when he was on our panel. I really, really enjoyed when we had a great conversation when Ken jumped on our panel. And he even was like on Kimmy's side because we was discussing like the whole Kimmy and Bree situation and you know different things like that. The situation with the married man and you know, and he really, you know, we had a really good conversation with him, even though he was kind of like hurt. I don't want to say hurt, but he kind of like didn't like how a lot of people was coming down on Kimmy because you know they supposed to be cool or whatnot. And he was even said at that time, he was even like, I think I'm just done with YouTube. I'm just gonna get off of YouTube because I can't stand how people is coming at her like that. And I'm like, to me, I was like, what do you mean how people coming at Kimmy like Kimmy comes at Kimmy gives just as good as she gets. What is we talking about?
I don't understand
that girl that came on here and people, drag people. I mean, some of the stuff we didn't call her in lies. I mean, and I can't even just say her for that because we didn't call a lot of these content creators in lies. But I'm like, most people on here give just as good as they get. So I don't feel sorry for people on here. Shoot, like even with James and Lady Nika, Kimmy and Bree, different people that get into it, I don't really feel like, you know, oh, I feel bad for this person. Oh, this person. It's like a lot of content creators give as good as they get on here. Everybody done done some F stuff to somebody. Everybody done lied. Everybody done exaggerated. Everybody done dragged shit out. Everybody done roasted and toasted and demosted. So I just watch and I literally take it in as entertainment. Like Kwani said, this is an entertainment fucking application. And when you just take it way further than that, that's when it gets like detrimental to a lot of people, including personally in their personal lives. So I try not to take shit way that, you know,
fall in line then, and that's all I'm gonna have to really say.
Everybody
people fall in line. All of those sensitive ass shit, man. That whatever the fuck is every. I'm gonna say this, then I'm done. I'm gonna add on. But all this old extra sense, I don't give a damn if it's coming from me, any man, alpha, beta. I don't give a fuck. Female, punk, stud, scrub, whatever the fuck you are. I don't give a shit. Don't give a fuck. Don't care. But motherfuckers need to get off of that real personal shit, especially the social. Just let it go, man. You know, you ain't. Is it paying your bills? Dude, is it making you whatever you eat? Is it making you shit? I'm just saying, period. It's just people. I feel you. So it's like I've been in the background just because I've been listening. But it's like, you know, you come to a point in life to where it's like that right there. You hit it on the note. People take it social, and real life has became social media, and vice versa. People are so goddamn gung ho on bullshit, man, and just sensitive. You can't even you can get a bug in your eye and you blinking and you know what the hell going on, and what's wrong with you? What the fuck is you getting all uptight about? What goddamn camel hair done puckered up your ass? You know, like that's real, man.
You know what
Like
they say, bro, the 3 F's. If it's not feeding me, fuck me, financing me.
exactly.
Who gives a
Get the fuck on.
Right.
Like, man, that go man, woman, and child, kids, brothers, siblings. I don't give a fuck. That if the bill ain't in your name, that's the only stress that anybody need to be caring about in life. Not arguing with nobody, not debating with no bitch ass niggas, no motherfucking goddamn meeting, no nothing. No debating with you. I don't debate with nobody. A debate is a conversation between two fools. And if you don't have my last name, you can move the fuck on. Cause I promise you, I'm not, I'm not even about to incriminate myself on social media because most of these dumb motherfuckers think that shit is cool. Yada yada. No, you ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, you may, but you'll be a bitch in front of the goddamn judge. Me, I'll smile because of the fact that guess what? I'll return a favor for self-defense. You ain't gonna just do me like you think that you can do to prove a point. No, you will get done in a very old-fashioned way. There's a difference. Meaning that, okay, well, no, this man was there. Let's go back and redo this story. This wasn't what was told. We ain't about to prosecute no innocent individual. And now I don't play all nonchalant like I know what I can get away with whatever. No, it's just the fact that, man, we gotta, everybody, that goes for me too. That law stands for, dude, that's sensitive. I have my days and times where I get sensitive too. But that shit is out of fucking line, man. Like people, like literally, life in society, and this entitlement shit. That's probably the inside key right there. Is the entitlement. Whether it's your kids, my kids, anybody, motherfucking kids, or anybody that's a sibling, we always think, and we always, especially us black folks, so-called black, we think we entitled. Nigga, you ain't entitled to shit. God gave you this motherfucking life. You got 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 49 motherfucking seconds, which is equivalent to 24 hours in a day. You better use it just like the next person. So what's the difference between you, me, Bill Gates, and any other billionaire, Jay-Z, or whoever the hell, Oprah, or anybody, or the goddamn homeless person? That's what makes the difference on what you do in between the meantime. But we all sensitive about something. Sensitive about what the next say, what they feel. I don't give a shit. You didn't wake me up, whether you giving me a headache or not, or pissing me off, or getting on my motherfucking nerves, or trying to be disrespectful. Your bitch ass didn't wake me the fuck up to go to work to take care of me, myself, and I, and my family, and next ones and siblings and all that. So what the hell I need to be spending my time getting an attitude with your bitch ass for? Man, people gonna learn today, man. You will get eliminated from the process. As they say, nature has a natural process of selection. Hello. Man, I can care less. We really need to wake the fuck up as a people and get our thumbs out our ass and think we got all this goddamn time in the motherfucking world and think we doing something. These goddamn generation, I ain't saying they dumb. They ain't all dumb, but there's a big ass motherfucking majority. One too many. How about that? How's my grandma always telling me? One too many. It ain't about judging a whole nation or generation of people. It's just one too many. It's one too many that's lacking common fucking damn sense, common cognitive dissonance skills, might be the most intelligent beings to be born from our generation. But yet and still don't understand the type of power that may would lay in them to grasp hold of what, damn, we can really change shit overnight if we really, but they want to be stupid. Okay, we'll just be stupid. I ain't gonna be stupid with you. That goes for our generation and even the older generation. This law applies to everybody. I believe that everybody forgot that they had to drink water at once. Before we start drinking wine and beer and Kool-Aid and all that old other whole ass shit. We didn't forget we still had to drink water. We better humble our motherfucking selves and we're gonna get humble. And that humbleness is coming. Look at the state of California. less than 45 minutes from the center of downtown. These people are up under 10 feet of snow. Come on, man. Y'all think this shit is the fucking damn game? Yes, your feelings and all that and all this stuff. Yeah, what does it tie to social media? All of it does. Because it all evolves around the planet that we live on. But we got everybody too busy goddamn being sensitive and gotta do this. And I don't agree with, man, fuck what you agree or don't agree with. Who cares? You don't have that kind of goddamn physical time to be bullshitting about, I don't like what they got. I don't know about them. Fuck him. Fuck her. That be, man, please. Everybody got to take a shit if you ain't constipated. And if you constipated, that means you full of shit. So don't have a stank ass attitude. The last people that on the planet need to be having a funky ass attitude is a motherfucker that's full of shit already. You might be want to be taking care of that goddamn health issue that you got before you want to have a stank ass attitude. We fuck around and find your motherfucking ass somewhere stinking. Deceased.
And on that note,
exactly.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah. Love you too, sis. Y'all know I keep it hood. And I'm quiet. I'm done.
All right, bro. Thanks everybody again for tuning in tonight. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'm gonna be up for a minute drinking my little drink because I'm about to get a free refill.
Me too, and I'm still gonna be at work by 7:30.
Well, I'm off tomorrow, but I do got my baby tomorrow evening.
I ain't doing shit anyway, Craig. I'm gonna be sitting with the job just looking. I ain't gonna do shit. I ain't got not a now another to repair nothing because I'm caught up. I'm gonna be sitting there babysitting. Anyway, I'm quiet.
Well, that's what's up. That's what I'll be doing, babysitting my son, and you know they get to kick and enjoy themselves for Saturday night. But other than that, again, you guys, we might be live tomorrow around 11 in the morning. Though Sislo and I doing a BMF review from the last episode of BMF Black Mafia Family. So I will post the link if we do happen to go live in the morning. But other than that, I hope everybody have a wonderful weekend. Do not forget to set your clocks.
Yeah, because you're going to lose an hour.
Yes.
If you broke, you really going to be broke.
But on the flip side, we do gain an hour of daylight. Yay.
But guess what? That means that just the motherfuckers that's broke just going to have to get up early.
Hey, I'm just looking forward to the more daylight, to better weather. You know, it's cold in the Midwest, so
how come the people that be hating, how come they can't just leave them in bad weather all year round, while those of us that's doing right to get all the good weather all the time? Why that? Anyway, another story.
But I don't know. But I'm looking forward to spring and summer and everything, sitting outside, barbecues, all that kind of stuff. So y'all. So make sure y'all don't forget to set your clocks. We gonna lose an hour, but other than that, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it
good. And brush y'all teeth. Y'all already know who we got to free. We got to give it up for old R. Kells. We got to give it up for old Rob Rass. Goddamn. Make sure you got to vote. Yeah, you got to make sure they got to free on both. You know, they innocent. And OJ didn't do it, and Bill Cosby is innocent. Y'all know the real. Keep it hood.
All right, keep it hood, y'all. Love you guys.
All right, love you on purpose.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.